I think we're live. We're live, everyone. Yes, we are. What is up, people of the internet? It is me, Real American, back in with the new stream, and that is right. We are live on this beautiful May 7th, 2024, with a very early stream. I know it's 5:50 p.m. Eastern, but it's an election night stream. We, of course, have the Indiana primaries tonight. That's why we are so early. Today, it's just be me and Real Texan, I believe. I don't think anyone else is joining. Say hello there.
So
So yeah, it looks like it should be us too. There's actually a lot of competitive races tonight. I was not ready for this. I thought there was like one or two kind of competitive seats, but virtually all the congressional races on the Republican side, they're competitive. And you also got a
yeah,
competitive
five.
governor's
We have
race.
five open Republican primaries in safe seats.
Yeah, so this we have actually I would say a good election night. We're gonna have a lot of competitive stuff up and down the ballot. Now, before we continue with tonight's stream, I hope you guys enjoy these type of streams. If you do, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the social media accounts in the description down below, and of course, join the channel. Like Tyrone says, it's just $1 a month. $1 a month, folks, to join the channel. And like usual, if you have any questions, concerns, comments, or just want to support the channel even further, the best way is to send a super chat via, well, the chat. Again, I'll try to read through as much chat as possible, but usually super chats are the best way to get your questions answered. And already we've got a super chat, or actually a membership. Jets Unleashed has been a member for 18 months. I'm working the Indiana polls, so I will be missing part of the stream, rip. Well, Godspeed you, good sir, for working at the polls. We need more people work at the polls. That's very important. No one talks about that.
I
Like,
should, I should mention, I think we could probably also include the first district primary as a competitive
yeah, but
one.
that's not
I mean, this
really.
is really the only. I mean, this is our swing or
That's like the
battleground seat.
closest competitive seat. All right, so
Yeah, I
yeah,
mean, I expect,
but yeah, so Godspeed to Jets Unleashed for being a poll, I guess a poll worker. I'm guessing that's what he said. Yeah, I mean that's an
yeah.
important job. That's a very underrated job that I wish more people would volunteer for. But anyways, and actually James just joined. Hello, Mr.
Yeah,
James.
I'm here now.
Welcome.
I got here, just barely got here.
So yeah, tonight's Indiana. There's actually a lot of competitive races tonight. We were talking about this. I mean, like Real Texan said, I think you said 6 competitive house seats, at least the primary.
Yeah, six, including our battleground Democrat leaning seat, which is the first district up in Gary.
Yeah. So now for those that
We
don't
have
know,
five competitive primaries in safe Republican
yeah.
seats. We have the governor primary, which while Braun is expected to win, he does have competitions, so this could get interesting. Um, and then we obviously have the presidential primary, which will obviously go to Donald Trump. But I mean, we'll see how Haley does in Indianapolis and all that.
All right.
Also, Democratic primary, I believe this is the first one where Joe Biden is actually uncontested.
Yeah. There's nothing. There's not even a
Yeah,
I'm
he has no one
surprised.
committed. There is no Dean Phillips, no Marianne Williamson, none of that. It's just Biden. So um, that's that.
All right. We got a super chat. Prince Rider for 5. Race we should watch and who needs a win. Stats in Indiana 3rd, Charleston, Indiana 4th, Spartan, Indiana 5th, Speedy in Indiana 5th, or you must have been 6th, and John Hustetler in Indiana 8th. Yeah, John Hustetler is probably the best, but here's a sad reality about it. For those that don't know, this guy was, I think he was one of like only 2 Republicans that voted against the Iraq War or something.
I think the other was Ron Paul.
Yeah, it was like one of 2 back in like 2002. He got a lot of shit for it. Essentially, that killed his political career. But he's trying to come back, and he's running in Indiana's 8th. I don't think he's gonna win, just for the simple fact it's a very competitive field. Like, apparently, he's not running a good campaign. Now, I think
I don't think
Rich.
his name recognition is what it used to be either.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's running name recognition. It's been like 15
And even
years.
then, like, the people that know who he is are probably the boomer cons that think he's, a
Socialist or something.
traitor or something. Probably a traitor because or pro terrorism
Yeah.
because he voted.
So
So I think this is really going to be a Messmer versus Moss race. I think Hostetler he could probably
he could probably
I
get a
don't think he's
chunk.
going to
I think.
he'll get a I don't think he's going to win any counties. He could split the vote with Moss if he is having a good night. It actually could help Messmer.
Yeah, I think though Moss is probably the best realistic option. You were talking about, I think the Freedom Caucus you said endorsed him.
Yes, the
So,
Freedom Caucus has endorsed Moss. So if anything, really, Messmer's the neocon, so you got
yeah.
to steer clear of him. I I am rooting for Hostetler. However, I do think I would prefer if Moss. However,
Run.
I would have encouraged people to vote for Moss
Yeah. Well,
just
it's late
because he has a
now.
better chance of.
It's kind of
Yeah.
late
Oh
now.
yeah, yeah.
We
4
got 2
minutes. Wow.
minutes. Now, before I
Yeah.
forget, I should mention this. Indiana's one of the few states where there's a couple counties in central time zones. So that means they can't call anything, but they can report results for the first hour. So we're not going to see any races called
I
because
think it's just
Well,
Lake County
I
and
think in the
St.
districts that
Louis.
are entirely within
it's
within
Gary,
the
yeah.
earlier time zone can
It's
get
just
involved.
Gary,
Yeah.
Indiana.
Just the first district. That's it. The
Yeah.
first district is the only
So
one.
we're not going to get any. We'll get results, but we're not going to get any. At least for the statewide races, nothing. A glitch Eevee for 2.
I probably will not be available on the stream for the first district though,
That's
so I
fine.
will probably not be.
We're
But
gonna know right
everything
away
else,
though about a lot of stuff. Glitch Eevee for 2. There's actually some random against Biden. I don't see any rando. It says unopposed.
I checked. It says on the post.
there
Yeah.
might be a write-in campaign, but I don't expect anything.
Yeah.
Biden's going to get like 99% of the vote. Probably this is so far going to be his best state in the primary, which is hilarious.
Well, yeah, because he can't. I mean, it's there's only Biden or write-in. He's gonna get like probably 98 or 99% of the vote.
Let's see here. Yoshi Fan Nick for 2 voted for Trump in the Maryland primary today. Yeah, that's next week, right? The Maryland primary?
I think as
I
far
think
as I'm
so.
concerned, Biden's only opposition is just going to be the ceasefire now write-in from like Purdue and
Yeah, that's about
whatever
it.
else.
But yeah, isn't
So his worst county is probably going to be like Lafayette or wherever it is.
Maryland's on the 14th.
Yeah, so it's next Tuesday. Okay. So you voted early. Good
Yeah,
job.
this is also my last stream for this semester from Dallas, so I will be back home for the next streams,
Good.
which may actually impact my schedule if I end up getting a job, depending on how the schedule is. So we will have to see.
We'll just see. It's like Tyrone. Like we'll know. Well, Tyrone's be gone, I think, in October. So, let's see. Next week is West Virginia, Maryland, Nebraska. Yeah, Nebraska. We might have a couple upsets there. We might see a couple cons.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like
think
Don
really the second
Bacon is going to
district
be in a
and then
really
the
close
primary.
primary.
Yeah, he might be in trouble.
Yeah, Don Bacon. I mean, from
Maryland-
what I've heard, Don Bacon is expected to be only around 10, 15 points ahead of his primary opponent right now.
Let's
As
see.
far also from Maryland, is that including the congressional primary? 'Cause
Yeah, I think.
Oh
I think it's
yeah,
everything.
it is. Yeah, so I mean, there's some big races in Maryland. There's the 6th,
I swear
the
it wasn't
second,
that long ago
and
when
the third,
entered a race.
and the Senate.
Someone's asking which county
I
I'm
hope
from.
Olsen Brooks wins that.
Someone's asking which county I'm from. Right now I'm in Collin, but Harris is my home county, so I'll be back in Harris in a couple days.
Bacon. Glitch Eevee for 2. Never mind. For some reason, I had to send up. Okay, yeah, But there are gonna be write-ins though, so I guess NBC's gonna report that. We just gotta see though. But yeah, I think we're gonna.
I mean, they'll call it.
Well, yeah, they're gonna call it. It's uncontested. There's nothing. But I do want to see like what happens in Purdue and what's the other big college in the University in Indiana? I'm trying to think.
I mean Notre Dame, but I think that's a
Yeah,
more
well, Notre Dame's
conservative.
yeah, that's a little bit different. I thought there's another one.
And I think there's another one. I think it's Bloomington.
Yeah, and that's what something.
Bloomington.
Yeah, in Notre Dame, you're not gonna see much of that. I wouldn't assume, but
And I guess maybe like the inner city progresses in Indianapolis, but that's probably it.
Yeah, well, Indianapolis, I don't think you're gonna see much of that if there was like a ceasefire vote. Let's see here.
I don't even think. I mean, there's like I think some smaller universities in Indianapolis.
Yeah.
But it's not really.
I'm saying like the major ones. You got the Indiana State, I guess, but and Bloomington, yeah. Prince Ryan for 2. Is the guy replaced at Braun in the Senate good? Oh, Jim's Banks is an upgrade. So that's actually a net positive.
And he's uncontested in the primary.
Yeah, he's gonna be the next senator. So Mike Braun, he's a big upgrade over Eric Holcomb, that clown.
All closed.
Yeah. So Jim Banks is an upgrade over Mike Braun, and Mike Braun's a big upgrade over Eric Holcomb. That's I'll take it. It's an upgrade all across the board. But we do got to see the results. We got to see what happens with the governor's race because there are a couple candidates spending money.
Obviously, not all the polls are closed, but we can officially call Jim Banks as the Senate nominee and Joe Biden as the Democratic
Oh yeah,
me,
polls just
so.
closed. So we'll give results shortly. Indiana's usually good when it comes to counting, from my experience, but
Yeah, I
I mean,
mean
it's a Republican.
normally on the
I
election
think
nights, like
I would imagine Lake is
Indiana
probably,
always has pretty good
but
results.
yeah,
that's
they
just. But I mean,
they're usually pretty quick. Let's see here.
Lake County might be the only slow one.
Well, hold on. Which one? Lake? Oh,
Lake.
Gary. Well, that's gonna be the Central Time, but it might be. Yeah, I don't know. We just gotta see.
I mean, that's just an extension of Chicago, and their infrastructure is like.
Oh gosh,
It's
Chicago
basically third world.
elections.
I mean, Gary is like a third world country, so their
Well, I wouldn't go
elections
that
are going.
far. Actually, I don't know. That's one of the cities in
Oh, I
America
would
that
go that far.
I do not
I've
want to
heard.
visit.
But yeah, I mean, Gary is just empty now. No one really lives there.
Yeah. Let's see here. Isn't Indiana usually the first state called on election night? Yeah, because their polls close early. Which
Oh yeah, I mean that's usually always the first state that anyone wins.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, they're
because
a safe harbor state, and
it's they're because of the weird time zone stuff. Their polls close early.
Kim Klacik will win big. Oh yeah, Kim Klasik's running again. Good lord, no, please.
oh, she'll win her primary big. That's all she's gonna win.
Let's see.
She'll still get $20 million, but that's. Actually, I don't think she's doing that great in terms of spend. Actually, I don't know.
Sorry about that.
I have her
Okay.
on mute on Twitter. That's probably why I don't hear from her that often.
All right, so polls are closed. We should be getting results soon. Surely we will. That's not gonna be like Oh gosh, there's a couple states I remember. Nevada, the Nevada caucus, that was awful. 3 hours
Oh yeah,
after
that
the
was.
fact. Nothing.
Oh yeah, the Nevada caucus. I mean, Nevada needs to do something about,
That's a mess.
and also California too.
That's getting bad. Like, what the hell happened? They had surprisingly a good system in 2020 and went to crap after. How does it make any sense? It
The
became
reason is
worse.
just because of their strict rules about like when they can count in like mail-in votes and stuff like that.
When you get to just count them, why do you gotta wait? Like, why do you have to wait? Just count them.
It is. I mean, I would think that like the state legislators in California would want to fix the system because I mean they don't know if they've won their election for like a month.
Yeah, that's just stupid. Prince of Riot for 2. Also, Jack Smith case indefinitely delayed. Oh yeah, I did see that. So that's a big win for Trump. The Jack Smith case is basically dead.
I thought that was the one in Florida, the classified documents.
The classified documents, yeah. That case is dead, and that arguably was the strongest case against Trump. And Cole Langdon has joined the channel. Welcome, good sir. But yeah, so the Trump case is falling apart. Did you guys see the New York stuff today?
Stormy Daniels was like making jokes at the audience.
Yeah, Stormy Daniels was on the fucking the stand, cracking jokes. It was scripted, and then she made blunder after blunder up there, and now the case might have mistrial. So
I don't even think the judge is going to let the mistrial happen.
They're not going. It's not going to. It's pathetic. Even the Democrats are saying, a bunch of Democrat lawyers and stuff, they're saying this has to be a mistrial. She's making stories up. She's completely
the judge wants Trump to be convicted. The judge is clearly biased. He wants Trump to be convicted.
Yeah.
I mean, I really don't think Trump gets convicted. Like, I mean, I don't think it's really possible anymore.
Yeah, at this point, I mean, the New York case, that's the one that's helping Trumpies. Like, funny enough, if he gets convicted, that might actually help him.
I mean, I think if the trials just get like indefinitely delayed like this, but nothing happens, I think it helps them more. Just because then it just seems like they're incompetent and they're like scrambling for evidence.
Not only that, but like if everyone in the New York case understands that's horseshit. Like that's just utter insanity. Like even a bunch of anti-Trumpers, they're admitting that this is just crazy. He's trying to tie a misdemeanor to a felony and a grand conspiracy. It's like, really? An untested legal theory against a former president? Not fun. All right.
I mean, I never expected that one to get anywhere, and
they got a partisan.
I mean, I'm not surprised.
That's why.
I mean, I'm not surprised that it's starting to fall apart because I mean, I didn't expect this to go anywhere just because of how weak the case was.
Well, it's just utter insanity. I mean, I think about that for a minute. It's an untested legal theory they're using against the president of the former president of the United States, potentially back in the White House next year. Ben Sinnix for 2. I think it'd be a hung jury in New York. And yeah, she said she says something weird about that. Like, oh, is the jury gonna be hung this trial? She said on the stand. It's like, what are you freaking doing? But yeah, I think there could be a hung jury. You just need one Trumper to say screw all of you.
Well, there's one person on the jury who gets their news from Truth Social. So
There's one that just use a flip phone.
yeah, I don't know how people only use a flip phone in 2024.
Well, it could be just like some 90-year-old dude.
Yeah, true.
So you're talking about the House primaries. Yeah, we talked a little bit about it, but we're hoping for the big one is obviously Indiana's 8th. Hopefully Hustler can win. And we got results out of Indiana. Fayette County. Nikki Haley's at 16%. This is a county that voted for
Being
Trump.
fair about the whole mayoral thing, I'm pretty sure after a certain age, you're not even eligible for jury duty anymore. So.
Well, yeah, I don't know. It could be some old dude. Who knows? But yeah, so Fayette voted for Trump by 54, and Nikki Haley's only at 15%. So we should be getting
New York
results
Times.
soon. What?
New York Times isn't showing anything.
No, it is.
Yeah, it is now.
If you look at Fayette County on New York Times, it's not showing it for the down ballot race.
Okay, presidential one. Okay.
Let's see here. Wrap with the hung jury. Essentially, the jury's like divided. They can't come to a decision.
Yeah, whoop-de-doo, just one.
I'm hoping that happens because, like,
also,
all that time wasted for hung jury.
Also, there's some news from Louisiana. The state of Louisiana is appealing the three-judge panel decision blocking the new congressional map from the Supreme Court officially now.
Did I just hear that the state of Louisiana?
The state of Louisiana.
Are you shitting me? Are you at?
Yeah, Nancy Landry is going to. It seems like she's appealing it to the Supreme Court.
Oh my! This better be like a 5D chess move. Because what the hell? Why would you appeal that? That's your biggest win in years, and you're gonna appeal it? That better be fake.
No, it's from the Redistrict Network. They're pretty reliable on this stuff.
Bro, unbelievable. Just you have your biggest win. You could just say, see, the courts they're so confused, and let's just use the old maps. You could have just said that, be done with it. But no.
Well, that's what the Attorney General Murr hinted at for a bit. She was saying that if there was no decision, that she would use the old maps. But on this, it says, notice is hereby given that the state of Louisiana, and by through Elizabeth Murrow, the Attorney General of Louisiana, hereby appeals this court's April 30th, 2024 order granting a preliminary injunction.
This sucks. I hate the Republican Party. Unbelievable. Like, what the hell are you doing? Just let Democrats deal with it. Let them sue
They just hate Garrett Graves, that's all.
Wait, what?
They just hate Garrett Graves.
I know. I don't like Garrett Graves either, but why give Democrats a free seat? Why? And it's just not...
because it's not just that they hate Graves, it's also that the governor is personal friends with Cleo Fields, who would be the likely Democrat to win.
Unbelievable. Let's see here. Mike Finn for 2. Thought the Trump plus 2 in Nebraska second poll. Also known as done. I did see the Nebraska second poll. Trump's up by 2. And that was from who is the guy running the independent Osborne?
It was the Dan Osborne. Yeah. He organized the Kellogg strike back in 2022.
Yeah, so he's they have him up by 2 in the Eternal. I don't know if that's true or not, but we just got to see. As for Kristen Noem, yeah, her political career is dead. She went on Fox News.
Governor results.
We got results?
Yep, governor results from Fayette County. Mike Braun's at 45, Brad Chambers 19, Suzanne Crouch at 17.
Okay, Braun's be saved by the vote split, I think. Not great at the feeling.
So.
Seems like that. Yeah, it seems like that vote split's going to really benefit Braun.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's like basically evenly split between the 3 other major candidates.
So, yeah, I think...
we have Whitley County now. Whitley County.
Whitley?
Right next to Allen. That's right next to Fort Wayne. That's we had Decatur. Yeah. Right. Okay, so now we're getting a lot of counties.
Yeah, we're starting to get some real quick. Yeah, Kristen.
All right, Indiana 6. Fayette County's in. Jefferson Shreve is at 32. Jameson Carrier at 21. Jeff Ratz at 16. Mike Speedy at 14. Mike Speedy is the one I'm rooting for.
Who's the one we want to support?
Mike Speedy in the 6th district.
Lord Rhino for 2. Trust Republican to script winning the House. Yeah, Democrats would never do that. If they get a court win like that by accident, they would just be like, okay, we'll take it.
Well, I mean, the Democrats did get a court win in New York, and there
Well,
wasn't really
because they
much of a
couldn't really
hearing.
do anything because they got
But yeah,
warned
yeah,
not to
because
do much.
well, no, because the issue was that there was one it was Simcha Felder, I think, got in and he's on both the Republican and Democratic ballots, and I think he was the one. I'm pretty sure he was the one that blocked it.
Based.
By the way, about Indiana 6, Jefferson Shreve is a Chamber of Commerce candidate.
Yeah, that's automatically a red flag. Chamber of Commerce is not good. Let's
So this
face
is
it.
probably your generic
Oh,
neocon
Mr. Yi
Republican.
joined. Hello.
Hello.
All right. We have results out of Du Bois County, Indiana. Mike Braun has now crossed 60%.
Yes, I think we're gonna see
He's at
Braun
68% in this county, Du Bois County.
Yeah, Braun's gonna win this.
Trump's at 81, Haley's at 19. What do we got? Do we have any congressional results? All right, we have results out of the O.
Now,
Not
yeah.
bad.
Bro,
Oh wow,
holy
Mesmer is dominating.
shit. Wow, okay. Well, that's
That's from Du
75.
Bois,
Okay,
from Du Bois County.
a problem.
Moss and Hofstetter are basically have equal votes, but it's not. It
Oh.
wouldn't have added up.
Yeah, we don't know. It could be just like it's
It's
county or
one
something.
county. It's one
Yeah.
county.
Yeah, but it's half the vote in one county.
I'm just saying, like, it could be like
I mean, the big one
Mesmer's
could be
county.
Evansville.
Yeah, I'm not sure
Mesmer,
which
by the
county
way,
Mesmer's from.
he has raised the most money at $760,000, and he does have the most endorsements. He's got Indiana Right to Life, Pro-Israel America, Republican Jewish Coalition, Susan B. Anthony.
He's gonna win if that's,
So that's
the case.
this is basically APAC right here, and I think again Israel.
Oh yeah, he is from Du Bois County. I just
That's what
checked.
I
He is from Du
thought.
Bois County.
Yeah, that's why I'm
Okay.
saying. Wait a minute.
You don't
I will
prematurely
say, I
make
do think
declarations
Mesmer
off of
is-
one
I'm
county.
going to say this. I think Mesmer is the favorite, by the way, just because of the endorsements. He has the establishment backing, and pretty much no one else does.
Let's see here.
So
Let's see. Shreve's a fellow that spent $4 million. Yes, $4 million in Indiana 6. Wait, the guy spent $4 million on a house race in a safe Republican.
Yes, I'm looking at it right now.
Bro.
wait, who?
Shreve
Shreve?
Shreve, yeah.
spent 3.9 million.
Good
Speedy spent
lord.
1.2
He's
million.
probably going to be the nominee then.
No,
If he's spending $6 million on a
Spending-
seat, he's
spending
probably
doesn't
nominee.
mean that much in Republican primaries. Not nearly as
Let's
much.
see here. District 3
it's
is
one
in.
county.
Andy Zaya's winning. Now, who's the one we want in District 3?
Stutzman is the guy that we want here.
Okay.
We want Stutzman.
Yeah, Stutzman. Yeah. Surely.
He may actually win this one, but anyways, let's see the guy here. Andy Zay. He's endorsed by Indiana Right to Life, which basically endorsed everybody in the race.
Yeah, so that may not be that important then.
That said, I do believe Wendy Davis has raised the most money. Wendy Davis is probably going to be the nominee here. She's endorsed by Republican Main Street. Stutzman will get close, but I don't.
Well, Stutzman is the former representative from the district.
Oh, Davis or Stutzman?
Stutzman.
Oh, Stutzman. Okay, Stutzman. Yeah.
Stutzman was the representative from the district before Banks.
Let's see here.
Gotcha. All right, Braun's back under 50. I don't know why that is. Oh, because he's getting like 30s in some counties. Whitley and Steuben.
Yeah,
and
what's
Bartholomew.
gonna
Close.
what's gonna save him is the vote split. He might have been trouble without.
Trump's actually under 70% in Bartholomew.
Yeah, that's starting to get to the Indianapolis.
Let's
Okay.
see what's up in that county. I want to see.
I'm pretty sure that has a decently sized city in it.
Let's see here.
It has Columbus, which is
Columbus.
decent.
What I'm thinking of.
50,000 people. That's actually a decent sized city. I didn't even think.
Sparks Goodrich
It's not really anything.
let's see here. Sparks Goodrich spent over $5 million. What is up with spending $5 to $6 million on races? Why? Like, why? You're gonna save
If
Republicans.
I mean, if they have the
Yeah.
money and if it works.
It'll be a very close one between Sparks and Goodrich. My goodness.
So yeah, for those who are wondering, this is election day vote. Indiana does it weird with election day is first. Most counties, some counties it's not. Yeah. When you got results out of District 9, Eric Huchin is up by 60.
Speedy's up to second place in the 6th district.
And 6. Hopefully Speedy can win. Funny last name, by the way.
Yeah, he had a good performance in Bartholomew, which is why he's
All right, let me see the endorsements in the 5th district. What do we have here? Okay. So Sparks obviously has okay. Goodrich has the most money, although he's a self-funder as well. He spends
Stutzman is
$4
now in
million.
first
Sparks
place in
is
the
not
3rd
really that much.
district, with Steuben County coming in.
oh yeah.
Goodrich has America's
I think he's from that area.
Prosperity.
He's either from Steuben or LaGrange. I'm not sure.
Let's see here. Prince Uriah for 2. Reminder, this is all early vote and mail-ins. I thought they did election days in Indiana first, or like most of them. I don't
Okay,
know.
Stutzman is taking the lead. Stutzman's taking the lead in the 3rd. He's winning
Yep.
in Steuben.
I already said this.
Fix your mic or headphones.
Who, mine?
I don't know. There's a lot of
Do I sound
miscommunications
bad?
tonight.
Do I sound bad?
Yeah, no, you're fine.
Second place.
No.
Let's see here.
Mike Speedy's in second place in the 6th. Not by, well, actually, it's by quite a bit though. So, because he got 21 in Bartholomew.
Sussman took the lead. Yeah, we've read that. We know that. By the way, Willard's passed out. Oh, good lord, John Willard. What is John Willard doing now? I don't want to know.
Passed out from yeah, it.
Let's see here.
Oh, it's because he's not even in the chats right now.
Cole Langdon for 5. A Libertarian Party candidate is running to stop 270 Lamau. Lars Mapstead is his name, and his website's hilarious. I heard about the guy. He's like nuts.
Oh, he pays for Twitter polls.
Yeah.
And then...
Use him as
Yeah.
proof.
That is really funny that Lars. It's funny because Lars Mapstead will pay for a Twitter poll and then he'll get 2% in it, and then he'll pay for another one, and then he continues to get 2%.
Hey, and listen, it's going up slowly. Instead of 2.1, it's 2.2. It's going up in the world.
He's surging. It's
Yeah.
Lars Mintum.
I swear, if we get a downgrade for Jim Banks' seat, that's going to be disappointing. Jim Banks' seat. Which one is he? Which one's his seat again? I forgot.
That's the 3rd.
Yeah, 3rd.
That's the one.
That's right.
Stutzman is leading.
Stutzman should be an upgrade. Anybody else?
Good luck. Watch Trump get the Libertarian Party nomination. They're not going to endorse him, because what's going to happen if they did is like half the party would just leave, because like Orange Man Bad syndrome.
Oh yeah. By the way, Trump did not. I don't think Trump endorsed in a single congressional race in Indiana.
No, he endorsed
He didn't.
Huchin, I thought.
Did he?
Aaron Huchin.
Oh yeah, he endorsed the one guy that's in like a non-competitive primary. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Biden won
Endorsement
Indiana by
record.
5. Real.
No, it doesn't have Trump listed under the endorsements for Aaron Huchin. Or
I
Huchin.
thought he did. Whatever. Prince
I mean,
Uriah.
maybe he did, but again, that's the only non-competitive primary. So
Prince Uriah for 2. RFK challenged Trump to a debate at the Libertarian Convention. I saw that. I think it's a smart move on his part, but it's not going to happen. It might, because it's Trump, but who knows?
Although generally, like, Democrats and Republicans don't want to acknowledge like a third-party candidate.
True. I'm worried that speeding carrier might split the vote. Well, it's early. Can't really say anything. Mike Braun continues to hold the lead at 43.5%. Willard is cope because he can't stand to see Jim Banks nominated. Cole Langdon for 2. Lars Mapstead versus Jill Stein. Who would win the presidency? I think Jill Stein, but...
we have Hamilton. Hamilton's in.
Hamilton's in?
Trump's doing better in Hamilton than Bartholomew.
That's...
Oh well.
That is weird. What? Hold up.
Now,
Yeah,
I mean, I
that-
don't expect
How is he doing better in Hamilton than Bartholomew?
I'd wait for the full result.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah, I
probably-
would wait, because that doesn't seem right.
Yeah, it must be. Yeah, because also that means that District 5 results should be starting soon.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
weird...
that should be.
What might have
Hamilton
happened
County.
is, like, it might have been some, like, precincts that were, like, way more Haley-friendly or something crazy.
I mean, they could be, or maybe more Trump friendly, because I mean, that's Hamilton's probably going to be Haley's best county.
Yeah.
'Cause Carmel is it's like rhino country right there.
Watch Trump get booed at the Libertarian Convention for saying we need laws. They did. Remember, they booed Gary Johnson for saying we need a driver's license. Unfreaking believable. That's why no one takes that party seriously.
We need law and order. Boo.
Yeah, I just hear boos.
It's like crime is bad, and they'll all start booing him.
Yeah, just like, cocaine is bad for you. Boo! Andy Zay took the lead again in District 3.
Ooh, that's wow. Oh, Huntington.
Mesmer with
Huntington.
49% of the vote in Davis County.
53% in Huntington. That's probably his home base.
All right, so Mike
Braun's under 30.
Wow, he is.
Actually, wait, he's under 40. My bad.
Yeah, he's okay.
All right, let's see.
Yeah, but to be fair, like some of these counties are not be like when you get to like the southern part of the state, that's be much more friendly.
Oh, I see. Because he's doing pretty bad in Hamilton. It's a
Yeah, he's
32%.
barely winning that. Barely.
I wouldn't say barely. He's still like at least.
Yeah,
13
I
or
checked.
something.
Zay is from Huntington.
Yeah, that explains it then. Okay, we got more results out of Indiana 8th. It's Davis County, just north of Dubay, and Mark Mesmer is at 49%.
Yeah, I mean the big. It seems like the big counties in this district are Vigo and Vanderburg. So those are probably. I mean, I guess if those are more favorable to Moss, he could win. But I mean,
It's wherever Evansville is. What is Evansville?
that's Vanderburg.
Okay.
We actually have the result. Hold on, there we go. Yeah, so Marshall County's in, Trump's at 76. Yeah, so right now Trump is doing about expected, especially with Hamilton, and I'm interested in what Indy does. Like it votes for Trump more or something crazy. I don't know. Either way, as long as it wasn't Wendy Davis in District 3, I'll be happy. Is Wendy Davis the crap one?
Probably, I would assume.
Let me check.
If you're mentioning that.
She was the.
I think. Oh, she's endorsed by me.
She's the Main Street Partnership one.
Yeah. Just anyone but her, please.
But she's in 4th place and probably isn't gonna win.
Good.
So.
Okay, yeah. If you're endorsed by those clowns.
Zay's probably the front runner here, but.
All right, more results of the governorship. Actually, no, that's just it updated. Never mind. Okay. When will they start calling winners? So they can't call winners until the rest of the state closes. There's some counties up here around Gary. They're open still.
I mean, they can call it districts. But
all right, we got Hamilton County in the 5th district. Spart's up about 5 points in Hamilton.
Ooh.
Please, Sparts, please lose. Please lose for the memes.
I mean, that's it. I feel like Hamilton would be the least favorable to Sparts because it's more like. I mean, maybe it would be more. Honestly, Sparts is like so unpredictable. I don't even know what her base is.
It's
schizophrenic. She's Ukrainian herself, which you would think that would help her.
Yeah, well, she's Ukrainian. She's against increasing Ukraine aid.
So yeah, she's probably
Ukraine aid, but.
So yeah, anyone? Okay, who's the best candidate in District 5? Anyone know?
Probably Sparks.
I mean, there's some good stuff about Goodrich, but I personally like Sparks.
I just want Sparks to lose for the memes, but
I like Sparks. I trust her.
I don't. I don't trust her one bit.
Sparks is one of the representatives where I don't think she's perfect, but I think she's a genuinely good person.
Schizo meth heads for Sparks. Oh yeah, isn't Indiana the capital like meth labs?
Is it?
I forgot I thought it was Indiana.
I mean, Goodrich, I'm sure he'll be fine, but I prefer Sparks.
Let's see here. The Libertarian Party would most.
Either way, Max is the Main Street candidate here, so street clear of him, and he's in 3rd place at 10%, so he has no chance.
Who?
England. He's endorsed by Main Street.
Oh, okay. All right,
nothing in the 4th district.
Nothing for a while. Okay, we're starting to get to that point of like results are coming in, but slowly but surely. Sparks Goodrich are probably about even. Okay, then I just want Sparks to lose because I just want chaos. I want the world to burn.
Okay.
Hey, Rap, I thought the meth lab was Missouri. I thought the meth capital was Indiana for some reason.
I think it is Missouri.
I thought it was Indiana. What am I thinking about for Indiana then?
I don't know.
Let's see.
How is how is like the entirety of the Fort Wayne area except for Fort Wayne in?
Because magic.
Yeah, come on. So this is a Republican county. Allen County is a Republican county, even with a major city. I don't know how it's not reporting by now.
Unleash the chaos. Yeah, I want the chaos. I just want it to burn. The world to burn. Metaphorically. Meth is in Louisiana. I don't know. I thought people said Indiana.
Probably would be more accurate.
I don't know. I thought there was a meme about Indiana, but whatever. Anyways, back to the thing. So we're currently Trump's at 75%, but that's kind of inflated for Haley because it's just Hamilton's taking a big chunk of the vote. Like half her votes from Hamilton. That's not gonna.
I mean, Marion's not even in yet, so
Yeah. So when that stuff comes in, like the rest of the state, Trump's be above 90. Which console of the early 2000s do you prefer? Sega Dreamcast, Nintendo GameCube, Sony PlayStation 2, or Microsoft's Xbox, PS2? Easy. We talk about meth. No, because I just thought it was the meth capital. And so it brought up meth or something. Because we were talking about libertarians.
Yeah.
Because libertarians support that crap.
Liver.
Wait, what?
What?
James?
what's
No. I was about to say something and then forgot
He
mid
took
sentence.
too much meth.
He took too much
No,
meth.
yeah,
Alright, Sparks Loser would be funny. Yeah, I thought she wasn't running. Why did she decide, oh yeah, I want to run again?
She retired. She retired and then unretired.
But why? What's the point?
She said that like she was still needed to like she felt like she was still needed to like make a change in Congress.
Prince is right for
I
2.
will mention something. I'm looking at polling for the 5th district. This same poller market read, from February to March, Goodrich seemed to have quite the gain there, and that's with a chunk of undecided basically decreasing. So I think there's a chance Goodrich could actually win this.
Oh yeah, I mean, I went to this considering this competitive.
Let's see here. Prince right for 2. Decision Desk has Sparts up by 6 with 14%. And well, yeah, Decision Desk, their way of reporting is a little bit, I would say, off.
I mean, this one is Sparks up by 6 with 12% in.
Yeah,
it's
so it's
only
like
Hamilton.
it's about the same. More results on the northern part of the states. The Trump is actually struggling a little bit. I'm kind of surprised by that in some of these counties. But it is early, so surely. Indiana X did go blue.
Do they have open? I mean, are the primaries open in Indiana?
Yeah.
That could be why. You probably have some Democrats crossing over. I mean, if Biden's uncontested, they're just not going to vote in that primary. They'll vote in the Republican primary.
The Sandwich Man for 2. I'm sad today. Say something funny. Oh, you not feeling? You're kind of sad? Quick, someone make a joke.
Let's go, Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon!
He just, oh god, we need Tyrone for this. Oh well. Hope to make your day better then.
I can take care of that.
We need Brandon in the chat. Blood at 6% in hold on, hold your horses. Yeah, I know, but like it's kind of funny it's kind of weird to see Trump only at 75%. Riz used to get in Ohio.
True.
Indiana has many ancestral Republicans in Indianapolis, but metropolitan area. Metropolis area. Metropolitan area, excuse me. I guess. Cole Langdon for 2. Poll showed Trump up by 3 Nebraska Sec. We talked a little bit about that. I still question that because it's from John Osborne, the guy running as independent, but maybe it's true.
Victoria Sparks up 14 points in Grant County.
Oh wow. All right, well, she may actually win after all.
Damn. I wanted the chaos.
How is she doing worse in Hamiltonville? I don't understand that. I mean, I guess maybe because they're more online, so they probably have more information.
Goodrich is, I know he's around, like, the Indianapolis area. I don't know where Sparks is from.
Maybe. I think Sparks is probably from Hamilton as well. I mean, if she's an immigrant from Ukraine, so I feel like she would at least be in like a populated area.
LTE tomorrow. Why Indiana's going blue in November? How many Democrats have voted this primary so far? Let's see. Compared to the Senate primary, yes, 11,000. That's it. Wow, that's a lot of Democrats, man. That's a very competitive race.
Oh, yeah, I just checked. Victoria Sparks lives in Noblesville, which is like the central part of Hamilton County.
That's big Indianapolis suburb right there.
Let's see.
Yeah, it is.
I think it's a county seat as well. Now, I will say I'm looking at Victoria Sparks' Wikipedia page, and there is a picture of her with Biden, Slock, and Harris and Cardin after the signing of a Ukraine aid bill.
Yeah, I just don't trust.
So if that's being used in attack ads, that could have hurt her quite a bit.
I don't trust Sparts. I really don't. Eva Harder question: which retro mascot do you like more, Sonic the Hedgehog from Sonic or Mario from Nintendo? I would say Mario because he's more iconic.
I grew up as a Sonic kid.
I never played any Sonic games, so. Utah loves libs and Lilberts as long as they add an art to their name. Yeah, that's Utah for you. They'll vote.
I mean, that's Becky Edwards.
What? Yeah, Becky Edwards.
I said that's Becky Edwards.
Yeah, Becky Edwards, principled conservative. Imagine
okay, I'm guessing Indiana's 4. Well, actually, there's no counties in Western Indiana. That's even. Oh, I don't know.
Sparks like an RNG from games before politician. Yeah, it's a random number generator. You don't know. She's either really good or really crap. That's why I don't trust her.
She's had decent votes lately, so
yeah, but I
trust her more than who she's running against personally.
John Willard for senator. Sorry about that. John Willard for senator of Indiana. John Willard, good lord. Libertarians do nothing for this country outside of complaining about principles and free markets, aka let mega corporations destroy the heartland and let society alight. And set a society alight, Lilberts are insufferable. Yes, Lilberts are just awful. And Trump is giving them the best opportunity they've ever had to gain some kind of, credibility or whatever. And they decided, nah, we're going to boycott the convention. If the Orange Man shows
I didn't even know they were boycotting.
There's some
I didn't even know they were.
Some that are boycotting it.
That's kind of funny that. I mean, that
we have a major
really
county.
funny.
By the way, we have a major county, St. Joseph, which is South Bend.
St. Joseph, where? Oh, there it is.
Northern Indiana, that's South Bend.
Yep, 73%.
73-27 Trump.
Governor primary, Braun's at 41.
Braun.
That's odd. Braun's doing better in St. Joseph than the rest of the state? Huh?
He might be from that region. Well,
I don't think he is.
His best county is Du Bois, so I mean that's.
Speaking of Du Bois,
he's getting that's the only one he's got on the
let's see, Indiana 8th. There's more results in from Knox County. Yeah, okay. Mesmer is at 39% here. Moss and Haas.
Mesmer's gonna win. Mesmer's probably got it in the bag now. All right.
Yeah, that's because
I mean, we'll see what happens.
He's gonna fall below 50, but
doing this good in the world. If Mesmer's doing this good in the world, he's going to do so much better in Evansville. I think I might call it for Mesmer.
No, that's way too premature.
Yeah, I would say
wait for some more counties.
I would say that it's. I think he's the clear favorite, but I wouldn't.
We've had candidates we prefer do better in urban areas.
Yeah, I'm just saying Mesmer's the favorite. I just think that it's a bit early to call
Obviously, but that's way too premature.
Yeah, I want to see what happens if Evansville is actually for Mesmer. Then it's over. But we just gotta see. Just passing by to say Tyrone 2028. That's real. What would even be the campaign slogan for that?
Help me.
Help me. Okay, more results out of Sullivan County. Let's see. Mesmer's at 24% there. But
something to note about Indiana, they're having really bad weather today, and I think some tornadoes as well. So
yeah, maybe turnout was lower, but yeah, Mesmer's winning. Sullivan, he's up by 1 vote over. Luke.
I think that actually might be why the 4th district isn't reporting. Actually, now speaking of the devil, now they are.
Yeah, so I think
Jim Baird is up 73-19. Actually, I think that's who Trump endorsed. I think he endorsed Jim Baird.
Yeah, so in Indiana's 8th, yeah, so Mesmer's winning every county so far. He's doing awful in Sullivan, but he's up by 20. He's at 24% in winning it. That should tell you
Massive
everything.
vote split.
Oh wow, actually he would probably have lost it. Moss and Hostetler are actually splitting the vote.
Yeah.
So
But
there we go. There's my concern that's actually coming true.
I don't think it would have mattered because it looks like Kavanaugh, I don't know who that is taking 10% of the vote as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Paleo-libertarians and moderate libertarians kind of like Trump. The liberal and Lilbert ones hate his guts. Yeah, I mean, you got the like Ron Paul types that like him, but then you got the absolute dog shit ones like who is the nominee for libertarians in 2020?
Joe Jorgensen.
Yeah,
Joe
it's like
Jorgensen.
you get that type of libertarian. It's yeah. They just suck.
I mean, she did really bad for a libertarian, especially compared to Gary Johnson. She did really bad.
To be fair, Gary Johnson was like their
Oh yeah, sure. He was like a
godsend.
well, yeah, he was like a governor. Yeah.
He was like their like Hail Mary. And that was with
I mean,
Bill Weld on the ticket.
Yeah, it probably actually would have been smarter to run Bill Weld because he wouldn't have said what is Aleppo.
Yeah. Well, you look more in that interview. He got that was a setup.
No, I know. It's just I know he got. I mean, it's but like it's. I feel like candidates need to be ready for those kind of things because
yeah, but they were talking about freaking like I think tax cuts and
no,
then like
yeah they were
nothing above
yeah.
like foreign policy. They're like, oh yeah, by the way, what's happening in Aleppo? What do you know? What are you gonna do about it?
No, I know it was, but I'm just saying like typically like I would think I don't know. I just feel like, and I don't know if that interviewer was the one who like always tries to get candidates on stuff like that because I know there's a few that do, but
yeah, they gotta touch grass. Paleo libertarians are still fiscal conservatives. Yeah, but you can live with them because they're good on social issues. I know plenty of good paleo libertarians. They don't suck. They're actually good on social issues. So it's like, who cares? I disagree with that on economics a little bit, but I can live with that. What was
Stutzman's winning a couple counties.
Stutzman winning?
Well, Steuben and LaGrange, okay. He's still in second place.
It really comes down to Allen County.
So again, who do we want? Is it Stutzman, right?
Yeah, we want Stutzman.
Yeah. Stutzman for the win.
So far, it looks like the best reporting district is actually the 5th.
The 5th is?
And it's
the one with the most votes.
Oh yeah, Victoria Sparks. Yeah, she's up by 8. It's early, so I hope she loses though. Again, I don't really care who wins because these two just seem like the same, but I don't know. Libertarians are the only ones that are economically literate. Not really. There are some libertarians are just like insane.
I mean, that's like the last thing I would say about. I mean, at least personally, that's like the last thing I would say about libertarians. Because I feel like libertarians, a lot of their economic ideology is just like, it's just government bad. It's just government doing anything for socialism.
That's literally it.
Yeah, taxes bad, which I agree with, but like, they do it in such a crappy way where it doesn't really work.
I feel like they just kind of act like the government doing anything is tyranny.
And yeah, it's like the government breathes.
They'll say like, oh yeah, private companies should own our roads and like you should have to like pay a toll to leave your house.
Yeah, there's just like a toll booth right outside your house, like outside your driveway. There's like a toll booth. It's like $20 to leave. And it's like
you gotta pay like you gotta pay like it's like the Amazon. You gotta pay for the Amazon roads.
Yeah, it's like serfdom.
Tax is bad. Now let's force people to pay to leave their house.
Yeah, pay $20 to leave your house per day per hour. After that, it doubles.
It's like outside air is like it's charged like $20 an hour or something.
Free school lunches equals socialism. That's the Republican Party of Minnesota. That's what they said. They said free lunches are socialism.
Yeah, they said that. They basically said like we don't care about feeding children because the deficit's too high.
Bro, that's not gonna. That's like that's like 0.1% of the
Oh yeah,
deficit.
but Israel needs all of our tax money.
Yeah, Ukraine to Israel, they gotta get like $500
We need
billion.
to spend it all. We need to give all of our money to our greatest ally, Israel. Oh,
And
by the way,
Ukraine.
school lunch socialism.
Some liberals are literally anarcho-capitalists. Yeah, those guys are just insane.
Outside of Andy Zay's 2 counties in the 3rd district, he's doing pretty much awful everywhere else.
Cole Langdon
So
for
if he's able to hold in Allen, he'll probably collapse.
Cole Langdon for 20. I don't know if you saw, but the UAW is trying to go south, and a bunch of GOP governors are throwing a pitch fit. Trump showed how to win union voters. Republicans need to follow suit and give up the retarded union hatred. Well, I understand, like, okay, yeah, they're trying to move south to, like, Alabama and stuff. I understand to a lesser extent, like, okay, you don't want the, like, what the teacher unions did in Wisconsin 10 years ago. You don't want that. I can understand that, but just because it's a union doesn't mean you have to oppose it. Because, like, again, the teacher unions, for those that don't know, that was money laundering. They were stealing money from the state and giving it to the Democrat Party. But I can understand that. But you still gotta chill out a little bit. You can't just say, "Oh yeah, union bad. We don't want your jobs." School lunch equals big gooberman. Ukraine Israel funds equals yes. Let's spend everything. Yeah, it's just unbelievable. That's Republican philosophy. This is just insane. They worry so much about the deficit, but they send hundreds of billions of dollars to foreign countries. It doesn't matter if you support Israel or Ukraine. It doesn't matter. These people are hypocrites. And not only that, they focus it on, like, earmarks. What percent of the budget's earmarks? They're trying to, we gotta reform earmarks to save the budget. Seriously, what percent of the budget's made up of earmarks? Like 1%? 0.1%?
I mean, I feel like a lot of the deficit hawkishness is just all it is just that there is it's just a tactic for Republicans to not allow or at least certain not all. I mean, I'm saying like the deficit hawks in the Republican Party like to use it to just say no social programs. But once it's something they like typically it'll be like a war or something like that. They don't raise any concerns over the
There
price.
was a slight vote. There's a bit of a vote drop for Mesmer in the 8th. I
Yeah,
missed where it
Mesmer's
came
going
from.
down.
Yeah, he
There's a
is.
chance he loses, but the freaking vote split's gonna kill us.
Literally, again, when a race is at like 90%, with like half of the counties not even in.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, right now, that's what it's trending towards. Like, I think he's gonna win just because of this ticket split. The
I
vote
feel like
split.
people should have learned this from like the Becky Edwards primary. That you don't read too much into initial results and panic over
Well, no,
them.
no, no. But here's the difference, though.
I know that's not what you're doing. I just know there's a lot that
It's three
do
candidates
that.
exactly at 11, 12, and 13%. They're taking the vote. They're probably all the same voter. So Mesmer could just pull up and win.
A lot of these candidate splits and primaries can be frustrating. It's nice. It can be nice to have like ranked choice voting or runoffs in them, so you
Just
have
do
to win a majority.
runoffs. If you get above 45%, you don't get a runoff. Just be done
I
with it.
support ranked choice on principle if they actually counted the votes quickly.
Well, yeah,
I
don't do what
mean,
Alaska does. That's just insane.
well, I mean, yeah, it depends on the state. A lot of that just depends on the laws of the states that's counting it.
In my opinion, though, the law should be the Argentina law. Was it 40% and no runoff?
Something like that. I'm
Yeah,
not
I
sure.
think it's like if you're above 40% and you win by like 10 points, you avoid a runoff. But of course, if you get above 50, that's a little bit different. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
John Willard. That's.
John Willard's back. Prince Right for 5. Maybe
By the
this
way,
is
talk about this Sherrod Brown spending gap thing.
what? What do you
You
say?
talk about the Sherrod Brown spending gap stuff. This new ad he's doing with for free prices and stuff.
What did Brown do this time?
Brown did it was a pretty significant ad on shrinkflation. It was like he like did a thing where he had
He's
like a
blaming
kid
on
going into grocery.
shrinkflation. Are you
Yeah,
serious?
but I think the other thing, I think the eye catching thing is the future reservations between the two campaigns. Brown with 23 million and Moreno with 0.
Yikes. Prince is right for 5. Maybe this is the Baptist side of me, but I feel like God used COVID to expose a lot. From Zoom exposing what was being taught to exposing rings in 2024. I don't think that's a case. You know, I think that's like, I wouldn't say like the conspiratorial thing, but like, I Maybe it's fate that, it was going to expose eventually, but then COVID's the reason. I don't know. But I don't think God was the one that decided to do that. I don't know. We don't know, but I think the
look
stuff.
like a freedom caucus might get locked out of every race.
But yeah, I think the stuff that got exposed because of
That's-
COVID, it was going to get exposed either way. I think it was a matter of time, but it accelerated it. I don't know. We gotta see.
Not looking good for the Freedom Caucus here. Mike Speedy's now in third place.
Yikes. We're taking the L tonight, boys.
Let's see. Moss is obviously going to lose. What else? Book Walter has no chance. Stutzman has the best shot, but we'll see what happens when Allen comes in.
See here. Shrinkflation is about potato chips with air in their bag. No, I ain't denying that there's probably some of that, but to blame that on shrinkflation is just insane. Like, that's your messaging? Oh, yeah, the companies are getting so greedy. I don't disagree, but inflation is still bad. You can't just, like, how are you supposed to regulate that? Like, oh, yeah.
That's going to be in, like, history textbooks later on. It's like, oh, yeah, the economy was bad because of shrinkflation.
Yeah, it's like
that's what's going to be
yeah,
in the books.
listen, I'm not denying that, but, like, how are you going to regulate that? Like, okay, what's like like McDonald's? Their Big Macs are 0.1% smaller than last year. Are you gonna really start a class action lawsuit over that? Yeah, how do you enforce it? How? You can't. Inflation causes shrinkflation. Yeah, that is true. But to say that shrinkflation is causing the problem is just insane. That's what people are saying. Democrats think it's shrinkflation. So every business in every industry is getting greedy at the exact same time. Yeah, that's according to the Democrats. They think that's what's happening. Oh, every company is shrinking their products on purpose. Some of them, I'm not denying, a couple of them probably are. They don't need to, reduce the quantity of stuff. But like, still, 90% of companies, they're facing the inflation crisis. Let's see here. If the economy is bad because of shrinkflation caused by greedy companies, then why is the problem under Biden, but it wasn't under Trump? Yeah. Shrinkflation, I guess, has been going on for decades. For example, like in the 70s, there was this image floating around. It was like a Big Mac was like 50 cents or whatever in the 70s. It was like
we do have some results from
Okay.
another Indianapolis county. This is Boone.
Jeff Rath is
Haley's
winning
actually,
Wayne
this is actually
County in
Boone's best
sixth.
county so
in the
far.
sixth
Boone
district.
County, 35%. This is basically
back?
the extreme northwest suburbs of Indianapolis.
Hello?
Hello?
Did the stream crash or?
Okay, we're back. Okay, it skipped for a second. We lost connection for a minute. We're good. Sorry about that, folks.
Okay, so Haley is a new best county. It's Boone County. This is extreme northwest Indianapolis suburbs. Zionsville is the main city here.
Yeah, Johnson's
although I think
voting more
Lebanon is the county seat.
Republican than that's so Trump might do better at Indy.
Well, I mean, there's probably some shenanigans going on down there. So,
well, no, I would say that, but
seems like all the big cities are taking forever. All of them, except for South Bend for whatever reason. Although I think even Bend is probably just the rurals.
let's see here. Corporate greed is a cause of shrinkflation. However, inflation is also a cause. General devaluation of the dollar is also a cause. Yeah, I mean, again, shrinkflation's always been around, but now it's a problem. It's been around forever. Okay. I don't like Biden, but Trump's spending is why inflation is bad. John Willard, everyone. How much did Biden spend the past 2 years? Anyone know?
It has. I mean, most of it was the CARES Act.
Yeah, but James, that still counts. How much was it?
No, I'm not.
Someone look this up. I'm actually curious.
The CARES Act was 1.9 trillion.
Yeah, oh, that's Trump's fault. Surely. Let's see here. Break it. Trump plus 3 pool in Minnesota.
By the way, I'm looking at Indiana. Indiana 60, second place candidate Jameson Carrier is actually endorsed by Vivek Ramaswamy, so he might be like our second best candidate here.
I don't know who's good. I mean, I really don't know. Some of these races I just don't know
Speedy's
enough.
my candidate.
Speedy's the
Carrier
one
will
I
probably
know.
be. Although Shreve's going to win, but it looks like actually Carrier's winning the county. He's winning Wayne County.
The neocon thugs destroy the American heartland and go to the industrial base for free trade, but they also expect us to ship out lethal aid to endless wars for principles. Yeah, no, according to them, that doesn't count towards the budget. Sending weapons. Oh, that's not the budget. Yeah, where do you think the weapons come from? Do you think just thin air? We don't buy them. I don't get it.
All right, my mistake. Wayne County, Indiana is actually being won by Jeff Bratz and not by Carrier, but Carrier is, I believe, second place here. So,
All right, Mike Braun is still the clear favorite in the governor's race. Still very early, but we just gotta see. And polls are about to close in 7 minutes for the rest of the state. That's only like 5 counties, I think, right?
yeah, it's just
it's not that
Chicago.
many. I think there's a couple in the Southwest.
Indiana is way too slow at county. Well, it's
Oh, it might be actually. That might be why Evansville isn't in yet.
for the guys. They're not counting that fast because a bunch of the state isn't in. That's why it seems like it's a lot slower. Plus, some counties just wait. Ben Cynics for 2. I asked Michael Prusser on X. He said most of it is early. That might explain that. I thought it was election day first. I thought Indiana's one of the states that's the opposite, but I don't know.
Okay, all right. Here's the film of Indiana. So it's 6 counties in the northwest and 6 counties in the southwest.
Okay, that explains why
Both
you're missing.
Gary and Evansville are both in.
That's what I
the central
thought. There's more counties. I was thinking like, wait, it's not just Gary. I thought there's parts of their state, but yeah, no, it's Evansville.
rest of the state, though, I don't think there should be any excuse for them being slow.
Well, no, because some counties use an excuse. Well, not the entire state's in. We gotta purposely be slow. That's usually what occurs.
I think it's like the whole stay in line thing. Probably
Yeah.
it might be a stay at law actually, but
Spart's race looks a little tight. Does her challenger even have a chance tonight? What's the
He
race?
definitely
Yeah.
does.
Spart's a chance losing. Yeah.
Arts is favored, but Goodrich has a chance.
Okay, more results out of District 8, and gosh, I swear, if we lose this race because of the gosh, no, I don't want Mesmer to win. Please no.
Oh yeah, now they're actually splitting the vote.
Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. Wrap
Okay,
up confused.
Knox is 85% in. There is definitely a vote split going on, and this one, yeah, that one. Okay.
Wrap, I'm confused about what you said earlier. I thought the unions were bad. Well, that's not necessarily true. There's some unions that suck, like teacher unions. Again, go look up what the teacher unions were doing in Wisconsin for decades. They were money laundering and giving it to the Democrat Party. That's why they went after Scott Walker.
Generally, you see many more problems with public unions, from what I've heard.
They're corrupt. Absolutely corrupt. Private ones, there are some bad ones, but there are actually good ones. There are good ones.
Also, in Colorado, they just killed a gun control. The Democrats in Colorado, or some of the the Colorado State Senate, which has a Democratic majority, killed the assault weapons ban that passed the House there.
Which state?
Colorado.
Of course.
No, I said no. It failed. Yeah, the Democrats in the Senate.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Some of the Colorado Senate Democrats voted against the against an assault weapons ban, and it failed.
Base Colorado Democrats? I don't know.
Colorado's politics are kind of schizophrenic sometimes.
Listen, when you have Joe O'Dea as the electable candidate, and then what was the guy's name? They ran against him.
Ron Hanks.
Yeah,
he's
Ron Hanks.
running for both.
Colorado has a bit of a. They have a libertarian tint.
Yeah, when Ron Hanks. The funny thing is, Ron Hanks probably would have done better than Joe O'Dea. Like, he would have got crushed still, but he probably would have done better than O'Dea. Probably like a point or something. Let's see. Whenever I think of a union boss, I think of Jimmy Hoffa, who was in the mafia. Well, yeah, there are, I should say, union bosses, but that's not every union. That's mostly public unions that suck up a bunch of money from taxpayers. A lot of union members are great, hardworking people. It's the union bosses that misrepresent their parties or their members and funnel money to them because I'm a party of working class. Yeah, it's not just, the leadership gives them money. They flat out take a union dues and give it to the Democrat Party. In some cases, that's just stealing from the taxpayers. That's why I think a public union should be banned, or at the bare minimum, outlawed from supporting candidates.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they couldn't before, like it was like, I don't know if it was Citizens United or Buckley v.
No, I think
Vallejo,
it was
but there
before.
was
It was like the 90s, I thought.
no, well, because typically when they restrict corporations on giving donations, they typically restrict unions too.
Yeah, I think it just should be public unions should not have any say in elections. I really think that. Public unions, you're being paid by the taxpayers. There's no reason for you to have a say in politics. Let's see here. At least Ron Hanks is a conservative. Yeah, Ron Hanks is like well, he can tell you all about him, but he was a different candidate. Yeah, do you think he would have done
but I mean,
that?
he's probably gonna.
Honestly, no.
Damn it.
I think he would have gotten a lot less support from the party and lost by like 17 or something.
I kind of wanted to see him run and like do better.
I mean, he's running for House now. We'll have to see how he does there.
You saw what's Boebert's seat?
Yeah, he's winning. He's running for Boebert's seat.
Oh, Ron Hanks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he didn't really run as a moderate. He just ran as like a Trump-critical conservative.
Old Bug opinion.
Although,
Go on.
I'm sorry. No, I was just gonna say though, I feel like in the current political climate, like any Republican that's critical of Trump, regardless of what their other policies are, tends to be perceived as moderate.
Let's see. All public employees have no right to strong arm the taxpayers by withholding their services. Yeah, you should not be allowed to do any of that crap. It's unbelievable. You're being paid by the taxpayers. Can you imagine? Well, okay, Texas Democrats did this, but can you imagine like the state legislators like, nah, we're not gonna work. We're gonna go join like a picket line or something. Can you imagine like a union for like state legislators?
I don't know. It'd be kind of funny to see Congress on strike.
Yeah, just like they're on strike. Like, we want raises. We only get paid $500,000. That doesn't include like all the lobbying. It doesn't include.
I mean, to be fair,
billions.
increasing the pay of members of Congress does reduce corruption.
Yeah, but
So.
we're at a point now where even if you increase it by like 500%, it's not going to change anything.
We need more money to put into our stooks.
Well, in my opinion, the law should be they should be put into like a what's it called, like a trust fund, like a one they can't even look at, so they have no control over it. It's just like
A blind trust.
Yeah, I think that should be the law.
Yeah,
Listen,
that's what Jimmy Carter had to do with his peanut farm.
I think that's what he should. I think that should be the law. You should have a.
And I'm pretty sure Trump had to do that with it.
Yeah, it's
pretty sure Trump had to do that with his businesses. Yeah, he had to put them in a blind trust.
I think that's the way to do it. All right, well, adios, Real Texan. But yeah, I think the law should be if you're part of Congress or any part of government, like legislator and executive, whatever, you should not be allowed to make policy and at the same time trade stocks. Like, what was it? Like, Pelosi was like a 80% return on investment or something crazy like that?
Yeah, there's a few of them that make a lot of, like, for some reason, Ro Khanna's one of them. He makes a lot of money off of it. A lot of other ones do. Pretty sure Michael McCall is one of them.
Yeah, that should not be allowed.
I mean, and like, and also I feel like it should include family members because a lot of it is Paul Pelosi.
Yeah,
like
you should not be allowed. You should be a blind trust, and your family members should not know what policy is upcoming. That's horseshit. Like, why the hell? You notice that every time there's like a news from like a week ahead, somehow Congress just knows. They know before like a week before everyone else, and they do all the like trading and stuff. That should be illegal.
A lot of times they get like because a lot of times they get like secret meetings or they get a committee, like they get like private committee hearings or stuff like that, and then they trade, and then I mean, and the thing is they have to report it all, so it's all like so obvious.
Yeah, but there's no restriction against it. They don't care.
No, I'm saying like they think the problem's solved because they just report it. Like they basically say, "Oh yeah, I'll admit to like like insider trading because as long as I say I'm doing it, then I can do it."
Let's see here.
Wow, it was called for Mike Braun. Congratulations to him.
Wait, what? Mike
It
Braun.
was
Yep,
called
Mike
for Mike
Braun has
Braun.
officially been declared the winner. We will be having Mike Braun versus Jennifer McCormick this fall. W's for Mike Braun. One of those rare times where the senator becomes a governor. It happens, but it doesn't happen that often.
Yeah, I can't think of the last time it happened. I think was it Tom Carper
I thought
who
so.
did that, or I don't know if it was Tom Carper or someone else.
They're doing insider trading, which is illegal. Yeah, but no one's enforcing it. The law should be, it's a blind trust. And if you do any other investment, you should be thrown out.
Hey guy, check out the 8th district. Luke Misner is winning Sullivan
Misner's-
County.
Mister's gonna win. But yeah, I'm starting to get that feeling that
Misner is down to 46%.
he's going down. I just don't think it's
With
enough.
12%. That's only 12% in though. I mean, he
Yeah.
went from what was it, 53 to whatever with like less than 10%.
Yeah. Trump won the
I would
Indiana
wait.
primary. Wow. I didn't know that. You're telling me this for the first time. Let's see here. Frank Murkowski of Alaska in 2002. Oh yeah, that's right. Frank Murkowski.
Yeah, he did that.
And that was corruption. Go look up that one. You talk about corruption. Oh man. No, seriously, go look at what Frank Murkowski did with Lisa Murkowski. You talk about
Yeah, I mean-
corruption.
The Murkowskis
Well, I mean-
are painfully corrupt.
Like, didn't he? Wasn't it he like appointed? It was that he appointed his daughter to the Senate, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's nepotism.
It is. They don't
That's-
care. That's the thing. They don't care. They're one of the most corrupt families in America, and no one
Lisa
talks about it.
Murkowski should not be in the Senate right now. She literally lobbied to make a specific rule change just to save her from being primary. If they had a primary in Alaska, she would have lost as big as Liz Cheney against Shabaka.
Let's see here. Sam Addison for 2. Would Mesmer vote for Ukraine? I don't know enough about Mesmer, but it sounds like two best candidates are Hostler and Moss. So, but yeah. So I'm looking at the Murkowski stuff. Yeah, let me pull this up, Chad. You want to see real corruption? You want to see the principled conservative? This is how much of a joke these people are. Let me pull this up because I'm sick and tired of these same people say we're the principled conservatives. So this should tell you everything about Murkowski's. In December 2002, Murkowski, while a member of the state house, was appointed by her father, Governor Frank Murkowski, to fill his own U.S. Senate seat made vacant when he resigned from the Senate after being elected governor. The appointment caused controversy in Alaska. Many voters disapproved of the nepotism, and her appointment eventually resulted in a referendum that stripped the governor of his power to directly appoint replacement senators. Yeah. They were so pissed off, they had to change the law. And you wonder why she barely wins? Every election she's been in, she's either won because of complete bullshit like 2010 and 2022, or she got like 48% of the vote. And she had to change the law twice. The law benefited her twice. First time it was her father that gave her the seat. The second time, it was corruption. Yeah.
She's lost primaries before, and she won because of a write-in.
Yeah, she doesn't care. Like, there should be, in every state, sore loser laws. There's no reason for there not to be. She should have never ran.
Definitely.
Unbelievable. Yeah.
I mean,
Go on.
I mean, you can run. I mean, I'm pretty sure with sore loser laws, you can still run a write-in campaign.
Ban that too.
Yeah, ban write-in. I guess, yeah. That's also what happened in Buffalo Mayor when Byron Brown got primaried out, and then he used a write-in system to get him.
Murkowski needs to go. They're not going to get rid of her. Because you know what's going to happen? I guarantee you, when they overturn the ranked choice voting stuff, here's what's going to happen. They're going to use another referendum install some more bullshit so she survives. That's what's gonna happen. They're gonna make it where it's they're gonna bring back the jungle primary or something. Top 4 move on. I guarantee it. That's what's gonna happen. And the Democrats gonna back her. I guarantee you they're gonna pull the same crap in 6 years. Are you really surprised? Is anyone surprised that the Murkowskis would pull something like that? All right. We got results out of, Nikki Haley's leading the 2 counties, everyone.
Yeah, those aren't real.
Yeah, those are bugs. It's opposite. It's opposite to everyone. As for Indiana 8th, Mesmer's lead is going down. He's at 44% now. He keeps going down.
He's going down by quite a bit.
Yeah.
Considering it's only at 14%. Again, this is why you wait.
Yeah. But I think Mesmer's going to win still. She's not winning in 6 years anyway. Hey, I will not say that. She's going to find a way to change the law in Alaska to benefit her again.
I mean, even if she loses the primary, she could always still win on a write-in.
Or the Democrats just nominate her, so she's safe no matter what. They're going to just do that.
Because she could
Wendy
always.
Davis is narrowly winning Allen County, and Stutzman is now in first place in the 3rd district.
Because if she,
Tim Smith.
Come on, Stutzman.
Yeah, because also what Lisa Murkowski could also do is if the ranked choice voting stuff gets overturned, switch to being an independent, and do what Evan McMullen did, and get the Democrats to use their ballot line to have her name.
Yeah, they can do whatever they want. They don't care. Murkowski's not going to run for re-election. Oh, she will. I guarantee you she's going to run again.
Oh, and as I said earlier, Andy Zay has now collapsed with Allen County coming in.
So Stutzman has a good chance then. That's a good sign. It's a good sign.
Also, if Murkowski does retire, I wouldn't be shocked if she just endorses Peltola.
Oh yeah, no, didn't she already endorse Patola for the House?
No, she
Yes,
just.
yes,
I think,
she did.
I think she did endorse Peltola for the House.
That's Mitch McConnell for you. Spent all that money. You could have. That was your opportunity to get rid of her, to get someone that's actually conservative. But no, we have to get Murkowski. Now she's going to screw you over. She's going to screw you over in a couple months. If you have a 1-seat majority, you're done. You're not going to have a majority. You better hope to God Trump is going to save your ass in Ohio and Montana.
I mean, she's even said now multiple times that she's considering leaving the Republican Party.
Mitch McConnell, everyone. 20
Us
million.
Sedler winning Vermilion County.
Oh,
with
really?
Boston second there.
Okay.
Risk at 3rd.
Mesmer might? Okay, hold on. Evansville's going to decide this, I think.
Probably, and also there's Vigo County.
Yeah, but I think Evansville's going to be the one county that decides it.
Probably. Oh, and some more counties just came in that district.
Let's see here. If they give rid of ranked choice voting in Alaska and it does hurt her, Murkowski will just pull in Joe Manchin or Mitt Romney and retire because she refused to lose an election legitimately. Well, not only that, she's just going to be the Democrat nominee. They do the same crap that McMullen did.
Yeah, she would just run as an independent and then get the Democrats to endorse her. I think she would probably win re-election.
And Mitch McConnell probably gives her $20 million. Or whoever the Republican. Well, it's probably, if it's not Mitch McConnell, it's gonna be like Thune. I don't think Thune would though. I'll give him credit for that.
Yeah. I mean, though she may still win re-election anyways, just because if she has. I mean, it depends. It would also depend on the strength of whatever Republican they run.
Yeah. Crap, who's the best candidate to run against Murkowski without all the BS stuff? It's just Chewbacca. That's your best option. Run Chewbacca and you win. Sam Brownback of Kansas 2010, David Vitter in 2015, who lost the JBE, or John Bell Edwards, and John Cuisine of New Jersey in 2005. Former governors? Or former senators, yeah. I thought so. Hostetler's from Evansville. Is there a chance? Oh, yeah, that's right. Is he from Evansville? I thought it was somewhere else.
He might be. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know, but
I thought so.
I can check.
I knew it was the southern part of this district, I thought. If she's from Evansville, there's a chance. There is a chance.
Who's from Evansville?
Hostetler. There's, I mean, this is a county. It doesn't have a lot of votes, but in the district, it probably is the biggest vote dump outside of Vigo. Or no, yeah, Vigo is not in the district. Or no, it is, yeah. Hostler is from Evansville, people were saying.
I mean, yeah. It says that. I mean, it doesn't say where he lives right now on Wikipedia. But it says that he was born in Evansville.
Okay, there's a chance.
So
I mean, there's a chance.
Oh yeah, no, it says here. I just misread it on Wikipedia. It says they live in Blairsville, which is a unincorporated suburban community near Evansville. So
Okay,
that's his territory.
That's good. That's actually good news for Hostler. I think Mesmer's a favorite still, but that actually adds a wrinkle to it. Rap, talk about Trump's lead increasing on Pennsylvania on RCP. Well, it changed like daily. But did his
I
lead
think
expand?
Pennsylvania is a solid lean R
Yeah.
right now.
You think Mervyn C will be competitive in November? No. Your chance to win was 2022, and that was even then that was a long shot. It's gonna trend Republican, but I don't really see how you win it.
Well, I mean, Biden only won it by 8. If it trends Republican and the popular, I mean, it depends on what the popular vote is, but like my guess right now is like Trump +1. I mean, that would be a winnable district for Trump. I mean, Mervyn might still overperform Biden, but
yeah, but Mervyn's
I don't
like
think...
the incumbent, and then Republicans really don't got anyone there. So
yeah, well, I mean, the guy, I forgot the people that are running there. Or who's running? It's Mark Levia. I think he's like the perennial candidate. There's Randy Niermeyer, the chair of the Lake County GOP, and then an activist.
Thoughts on the Trump +3 poll in Minnesota? I think that's a bit bullish on him, but I mean, if Trump's really doing 3 points better in Minnesota, or he's up by 3 there, that is a disaster waiting for Biden.
I mean, that would be like a 10-point shift to the right.
Yeah. Watch them indict Trump in another BS case because the Florida document case was postponed. Oh yeah, they'll find another one, like with Cuellar. Cuellar disagrees with the Democrats on immigration. Oh, time to throw him out. Time to get rid of him. Why did Ruth Green crash and burn last time? Because she ran a piss poor campaign. Prince Riot for 2. It's breaking. Trump Eternal has him up by 3 in Minnesota. We talked about that, but yeah. I think it's bullish, but I guess if Trump is really doing 5-6 points better at the national level, it's possible. Maybe. It's unlikely, but there's that chance. It could be real. Heard that Trump could contest Virginia, Minnesota, and other state. Yeah, we went over this, but I don't know. That's what their internals show. You guys think that's real or no?
I think it is. I mean, I'm expecting like a Trump +1 popular vote victory. I think under that, he certainly could start contesting those states.
Yeah, I think Virginia's probably close to like maybe Biden +3, Minnesota like maybe Biden +2.
Yeah, so roughly 2016. Why indict Cuellar now when they rated him ages ago? Because they're trying to get rid of him. They're trying to pull something before the election to get like a progressive, but it's going to backfire.
I mean, I don't even know if they. I mean, I don't even know who they would get. And I mean, I guess Roland Gutierrez lives in the district. They may run.
Good luck. That's all I gotta say. Good luck with that.
But I mean, I think Henry Cuellar's probably guilty of it. Is my guess. I mean, his house was raided by the FBI.
That doesn't mean anything.
No, I know. I just mean. Although I don't think this is something the Democrats necessarily, are, because even after his house got raided, the Pelosi was doing like events for him and stuff like that during his primary.
Let's see here. Prince is right for 5. FYI, the Arizona indictments leave an opening for them to indict Trump on fraud elector charges. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That's probably what they're gonna do. The Florida case dies tomorrow. Oh. We have to indict Trump in Arizona for election or democracy or something.
There is also that potential Michigan case.
That's going nowhere. That case, like, I don't even think they've done anything with it.
They haven't done anything yet, but there's like, I don't know if they're like still trying to get evidence or something. But
it's just not going to do anything.
I wouldn't be shocked if they try to do something before the election if the other ones fail.
Biden is the most popular president ever in history, apparently. Yeah, he's so popular that they have to indict their opponent for him to maybe win. Surely.
I mean, I think even if Trump gets convicted, he still wins.
I think we're at that point, yeah. It depends on the case, but I think if he gets indicted on the New York case, that helps him. That's my hot take.
He has a pretty good buffer right now.
The poll, I saw like one poll that did like specific cases, and it said that the only one that actually like changed people's opinions of him was the classified documents case.
And that's a case
The DC case and the New York case. This was before the whole New York thing, but this was maybe a month ago. But no one really cared. No, it didn't change. The DC and New York ones didn't change anyone's opinion.
Well, I think
the
opinions have changed in New York because people have realized this is just insane, this case. Like, they're trying to tie a misdemeanor to, like, 3 felonies, and it's a grand conspiracy. It's like that, you know the meme of the guy, like, that conspiracy board where there's, like, those, red yarn? He's trying to connect the dots? That's what it feels like.
Oh, yeah.
It's just, like 500 different things. Like, that's their strategy. Little Dems are so winning that they have to arrest their opponents to win. Yeah, that's a great sign for them. Could we flip?
Only if he's not the candidate.
If he gets thrown out, we're gonna flip that. That seat's trending right.
I say we only have a chance of it if it's not him. It's still blue district. Trump will probably win. Trump's gonna win it, but yeah.
Let's see here.
It also probably. Cuellar is still running for re-election. Even if he goes to prison, I don't think he drops out. I think he's going to continue to run.
He might run his third party. Stay off it.
That's what Jim Traficant did. Yeah.
Do it. Say F. Screw all of you. It's like Bob Menendez. I'll respect Cuellar for it. And I think that's what Trump's trying to do. He's trying to get him like, hey, buddy. I understand what you're going through. You should join me. Because he said something really.
I honestly would.
Real good about
Cuellar. Trump said something in defense of Cuellar. He basically just said that they're doing to Cuellar what they did to him.
Well, he's not wrong. Again, if Cuellar did something bad, why is the DOJ right before the election, mind you, now doing something about it? That's why people are getting pissed off about it. They knew about this for years. Same thing with Bob Menendez. I don't like either of them.
All right, DDHQ has called the race for Mesmer.
Mesmer won.
Oh.
Yep, Mesmer has officially won. F's in chat for Hostetler and Moss. Damn it. This is why we need runoffs. And it's below 40%.
Yeah, although I'm pretty sure the case against Bob, didn't they have a hung jury in 2018, and that's why they couldn't do anything?
Yeah, it was a hung jury. They couldn't do anything. They're like, okay, we'll get you next time. We'll get you next time. I seriously hope those two run and just say, screw you. But you know what? We're going to back Trump also. Because this is bullshit.
Bob Menendez said he would run if he's found not guilty. His trial, I think, is next month. And it's I guess it's right before the I guess the verdict would come right before the filing deadline.
Yeah, but I think he's gonna run just try to screw the Democrats over. I really think it's gonna happen. Same thing with Cuellar.
The polls that I saw said that New Jersey Senate it's a 6-point victory for Andy Kim without with Menendez in the race. It's a 9-point without. So that actually I think is a winnable seat for that. That might become a winnable seat for Republicans if Menendez enters the race.
You gotta see if he does, though. That's kind of that's a big question mark around him. If he runs, Democrats are a problem, but.
And also, it seems like the effort to primary out the other Menendez, Rob Menendez, is starting to fall apart because his Democratic challenger now has his own corruption scandal.
It's New Jersey politics. What do you expect? Everyone's corrupt. Is anyone surprised? It's New Jersey.
I'm not surprised.
What percent of New Jersey politicians are indicted for corruption charges? Again, it's some crazy percent, 40% or something.
Yeah, a lot of it's just the county line system that incentivizes it.
Sandwich Man for 2. Breaky Trump's up in Minnesota. Yes, we saw that. Henry Cuellar should switch Republican. I think he should just say screw it. You know what? You're gonna try to take me down? Fine. I'll take you down with me. You want to see Southern Texas go deep red? Good luck.
I wouldn't be shocked if he does, because that might be just what secures his job in the long term because of the way South Texas is shifting.
I think Cuellar might
It's like what
say screw it.
It's like what Jeff Van Drew did. I mean, New Jersey was starting to go that way anyways, and then he switches Republican, and then he wins by even more.
Well, the thing with Van Drew was he was always a conservative. He was always a pro-Trump
Yeah,
guy.
no, he was in the Blue Dogs when he was a Democrat. He was a very conservative Democrat.
Yeah, no,
but I mean, so was Cuellar.
But no, the thing was he was
I mean,
openly
Cuellar,
pro-Trump even before like 2018 or 2019.
Yeah. I think that was one of those. It was like that and Andy Kim's seat. I'm pretty sure New Jersey, the Democrats didn't really expect to win.
Cuellar would be the Jeff Van Drew of that seat. Yeah, and Jeff Van Drew is one of the better Republicans. The fact that Jeff Van Drew, you could argue, is one of the better House Republicans is just pathetic, but that's the reality of it.
Yeah, it is funny.
Definitely the best Republican in New Jersey.
Oh, yeah, you have friggin' Tom Keene and who's our clown?
Chris Smith.
Yeah, it's like you have to deal with those two idiots. Good job. Anthony Haas for 5. Do you think Russia will withdraw around late September, early October? They're not going to withdraw. They're not.
Why would they withdraw?
Dude, here's why I think it's going to actually happen. Same thing with Israel. They're going to wait till right before the election, and they're going to go guns blazing glory. They're going to go full out, just send everything. I think that's what's going to happen.
I mean, I've heard that Russia is planning on doing an offensive in the summer.
They're going to just say, screw it. You know what? You know what? Biden wanted to screw us over. We'll deal with them politically. Let's go quickly attack Israel and Ukraine. Does Tom Keene suck? Oh, he's bad. Not as bad as Chris Smith, but he's bad. How do you think a Chris McDaniel and Michelle Bachmann administration would do? I don't know who that Chris McDaniel is.
I recognize the name, but I don't really remember much about him.
Jeff Van Drew over Henry Cuellar. Yeah, Jeff Van Drew, even before he switched, was good. Especially for a Democrat. Alright, Stutzman has taken the lead, he's regained the lead in District 3. He's up by 2 points. There's a shot.
He's been up.
Yeah.
He's been up as soon as Alan Cateman because he's beating Zay there, who was beating him.
They will nuke Kiev and Israel will nuke Rafah. I don't think they're going to launch nukes, but I think they're going to do one huge offensive in both.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really make sense to launch nukes. I mean, if Israel nuked Gaza, they would basically just be nuking themselves because of the radiation.
Yeah, that would make sense. With Ukraine, you don't freaking know with the Ukraine, they claim they don't got nukes, but how many nukes were in Ukraine before they claimed they got rid of them?
Well, Ukraine had to get rid of their nukes after the Budapest Memorandum.
Yeah, but damn, it's like Israel. They don't
They can't. Well, Ukraine can't afford to maintain a nuclear weapons stockpile.
James,
that's why they got. That's why they did it.
It's like North Korea.
You can't. I mean, Ukraine doesn't have the money. Like, if they did, none of their nukes would work, and they just wouldn't. Like, if they fired them, they just wouldn't. They would just fail.
But James, you don't know. It's like Ukraine. They claim they don't got nukes. I guarantee you, they got one or two still just hanging around, just in case. But
I mean, I doubt it, since I'm pretty sure UN weapons inspectors did inspect the entire country.
The same ones that inspected the Iranian nuclear program.
Yeah, I mean, Iran didn't start develop. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure they're the ones that have been reporting the uranium enrichment.
We don't listen. No one trusts. Listen, when you get these UN people, never trust them. They're useless. They don't know what they're doing. Rap is sounding like Alex Jones right now. Well, I mean, just common sense. Do you really think that a country would give up all their? Yes, they probably gave up 90%. They did. I guarantee you, it's the same thing with Israel. They have a couple of nukes just hanging around somewhere.
Well, I mean, there was
nukes.
What?
Yeah, well, no, it was sort of like a thing that Israel would never admit to, but it was kind of obvious. But what happened? But during the war, one of the Israeli ministers suggested nuking Gaza, and so then after that they basically admitted they had nukes.
Yeah. South Africa did, yeah, but the thing with South Africa is like they're falling apart at this point. They basically
Well, the
have.
reason South Africa gave up their nukes was because it was the end of apartheid, and they didn't want a black president to have control of the nukes.
Yeah, I know, but even then, it's like I know they were just falling apart before, so I don't know. We gotta see. But I do think that Israel obviously has nukes, but I do think Ukraine has like one or two just painting around somewhere, just in case. I really think that. I'm not saying it's a conspiracy theory that every country has nukes, but I think they do have like one just sitting around somewhere. Gotta see though. But it's still a chance they don't. I just don't.
I mean,
trust
my
any,
guess would be.
I don't trust any government.
I mean, my guess would be if they did have it, it would. If they did have one and they tried to launch it, it just wouldn't work. Just because, like, I mean, maintaining a nuke is very expensive.
Nuke my neighbor's house because he stepped on my Jordans. Yeah, just like nuke your neighbor. Yeah.
It's got, I mean, that's what the libertarians want: recreational nuclear weapons.
I do wonder, like, are nukes legal to have recreationally? I don't know, actually.
They aren't. You can't
I would
have. You
assume
can't
so,
legally.
yeah.
It's like how you can't like legally own a tank or something, or like artillery.
I think you can own
Pretty
tanks.
sure you can't.
I think you can own tanks.
You can.
Oh, I thought you couldn't own
No,
tanks.
you can.
You can. Yeah, I just don't. I'm not sure about the whole ammunition.
Yeah, I don't think you can,
thing.
like, have, like, freaking ammunition in your backyard. I don't think you can.
I'm pretty sure you basically can't take it off. Like, I'm pretty sure you can't like drive it on the road.
Oh, yeah, they're gonna... Yeah, James, you can't drive a tank in, like, the middle of the road. You have to go, like downtown.
Imagine going
Yeah,
through
so
a
you just have to, like-
McDonald's drive-through in a KV1.
Right.
Let's see here. Sussy Boy for 2. If they were true, the war would have never started. Well, it's not necessarily true because Hamas started a war with Israel. Everyone knows they got nukes. So everyone has 3 of them. Yeah, Tyrone has like 3 in his backyard. Just 3 tanks. You can actually own tanks, and you can own up to 152 millimeter gun with ammo. Are you serious?
Wait, so you can have like a tank with ammo in it?
You just imagine some guy is like in rural Texas and preparing for like the apocalypse. They just have like a nuke in their barn.
Oh. I feel like it would be more likely you'd accidentally fire it on yourself than being able to successfully nuke something.
Yeah, but no, it'd just be like kind of funny. Like some guy, you know, damn well, there's a couple of like rednecks. They try to get like a nuke. And like rural Texas, like, yeah, we got a nuke in the backyard. It's like the guy that made the trying to make a reactor in a shed. I think he died.
Yeah, I mean, typically when you try to make like I'm pretty sure you like die of radiation poisoning typically if you make like a homemade nuclear reactor.
Some guy tried. Let's see here. One guy had a disabled nuke in his garage. For real, why would you have a nuke in your garage? I don't care if it's disabled or not.
How do you get one? And like if I had a nuke in my garage, I would give it up because I wouldn't want it to nuke my house.
No, because like, you know, everyone's probably heard about this. Like, there's a bunch of nukes that they lost. You know, they dropped an accident.
Yeah, there's like there was that controversial one in Spain where like it was like one of our jets was over Spain and then accidentally dropped.
The Russians dropped like hundreds, like.
Oh yeah, they did. Yeah. No, that's just. But the difference is we would report them. I'm pretty sure Russia didn't.
Let's see. I own a nuke for self-defense. Yeah, you just have like you just say screw it like the feds pull up. Oh,
self-defensive nuclear strike.
Yeah, it's like a whole silo. It's not just, you know, like a Tsar bomb. It's just like a freaking No, it's like as big as a Tsar bomb. It's a hydrogen bomb, but it's like a missile.
Hostler is now in second place in the 8th district.
Yep, Hostler is
Evansville.
Evansville is in. Yeah, but it's not enough.
Yeah,
it's not gonna be enough for Hostler to win.
The 1,000 nuclear weapons in my garage are just for self-defense.
Yeah, it's for self-defense. Like, you just have like a rat that just actually bumps into one. It's like Chernobyl 3.0 or 2.0.
I mean, I feel like, yeah, I mean, it would be like just 1,000 nukes go off.
Yeah. Hey, Rap, you can actually have ammo in the tank. YouTubers have 152 artillery and tanks and have fire them. Yes, they're in fact Texans. It's always Texas. They're the ones that would have like a nuke in their backyard. They would, I guarantee you. They would have a freaking nuke.
There's gonna be some rich guy who buys like some plot of land in rural Texas, and just gets like just builds his own army.
Probably. Have you seen the militia in Idaho?
Oh yeah, the Idaho Panhandle
Yeah.
militias.
They don't piss around like.
Yeah.
If you talk more like armed to the teeth, yeah, they are. Let's see. Imagine you see World War III.
Yeah.
Hold on. Imagine you see World War III memes at 3 a.m. and suddenly there's light for my barn. Yeah, you just the barn just like lights up. Pale for 2. Why are the Upper Peninsula, Michigan, and Upper Wisconsin not deep red? Because ancestral Democrats. They've been voting Democrat for generations. That's why.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of them just voted Democrat since they like turned 18, and they're in their like 60s or 70s now.
All right.
Zay's narrowly back in the lead in the 3rd district.
That's gonna be a down the wire race.
Well, no, that was because his counties,
Mm.
Huntington's all the way in, Whitley's almost all the way in. He's gonna go back down as soon as the rest of Allen and the other counties come in.
I personally own 4 nuclear warheads in my kitchen, but I have several other around my home. Just like 4 in your kitchen. It's like that grandma
Like,
has
open
like a pistol in each of her like rooms. Self-defense.
You just open up your kitchen cabinet and you see a nuke.
Yeah, it's just like it's like a whole like missile. It's not even just like the one they used in World War II. It's like a whole missile that somehow fit in there.
Like, you just keep like an ICBM in your dishwasher or something.
Yeah, you just open up, it's just like this huge like cave or something.
Yeah, it's just like a cave.
Yeah,
it just goes down to like a nuclear weapon. It goes down to a bunch of nuclear weapons.
All right. Why is the sun coming on at 10 p.m.? Bright white lights. All right. Back to the election stuff. So Messmeyer's gonna win. That's kind of it's a bit close, but he's gonna win because of ticket split or vote splitting. Sparks might be in she might have some problems here. Goodrich is up or down by 7. District 1, Nehmeyer is gonna win. Looks like District 6. It's too close to call. Same thing with District 3. And same thing with well, yeah, Mike Braun's gonna win. He's already been declared the winner. James Banks has won, and Trump's won. There's a couple counties they've made mistakes with, like Kosciuszko. I think that's how you say it.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Hey, Rap, someone asked you about how would you react if Abe won the primary. I would be disappointed, but there's a chance of it. I'm kind of accepting that there is that possibility. But I think, from what I'm hearing, Abe has some problems. That's what I'm hearing. So,
I mean, if he does win, it would just be because of the Trump and Lake endorsements, because he's not running a good campaign.
Well, apparently Trump wants out of that. He's realized he made a mess.
I've heard he's reconsidering, like he did with Mo Brooks.
Listen, I'm sorry, but if you lose Trump like that, you have some big old problems. That's not good. You lose Trump's like trust like that. That doesn't happen often.
I kind of have a hard time seeing him win at this point.
Hamadeh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Hamadeh's gonna lose. Blake Masters did win the latest poll. Yeah, the latest polls have Masters surging. There's that chance. What's your prediction for Brandon Herrera versus Tony Gonzalez? I think Herrera pulls it off. He has momentum.
Do we know if Democrats can vote in that?
They can. That's gonna be the one concern.
My prediction, I think Democrats might save him narrowly.
We just gotta see.
Yeah, and also it seems like the House GOP. Like I was talking about it, or there was some stuff earlier today. Ronnie Jackson was saying that that if Tony Gonzalez loses, he thinks the Democrats will pick up the district.
Absolute dumbass
Yeah,
for saying that.
It's ridiculous.
and Matt Gaetz responded to him by saying, like, Republicans barely have the district right now. Like,
Yeah.
because Tony Gonzalez votes with the Democrats so
And I
much.
like who is it that said that?
That was Matt Gaetz.
No, the guy that said like they're gonna lose it.
Ronnie Jackson.
Ronnie Jackson.
Ronnie
He has a good
Jackson.
record. Not bad, but I
He
don't
has
know.
a good record, but he's also an establishment hack.
Yeah. Who turned out worse, Brooks or Hamadeh? I would say Hamadeh, because Brooks, you could say, well, he's still like decent on some issues. You can argue he just lost it with Trump, but Hamadeh he's not even good on the issues. And I get a lot of like backlash against the Hamadeh people. These same people. Again, I've been saying this for a couple weeks now. If Trump endorsed Masters, they would be copying and pasting what I'm saying about Hamadeh right now. I guarantee it. These people have no principles. They're just saying, oh, well, Trump endorsed them. Listen, supporting Trump is fine and, supporting his candidates, but you gotta understand, just because Trump backed him doesn't mean squat. He backed Mitt Romney. There are mistakes Trump's make.
They accuse Masters of being a rhino based on like basically nothing.
He never called Master Rhino.
No, the Hamadeh people.
Oh, yeah. Now, you see that their new tactic? They're making it sound like Mike Pence is actively campaigning for him right now.
Yeah. It's straight up
Let me
lying.
pull this up. This is just insane.
Yeah, I saw that. That is so like hilariously dishonest.
The Hamadeh campaign is dirty. It is dirty.
Oh, but
Like if Mike Pence was campaigning for any one of the districts, which I'm pretty sure
It'd
he's
be
not,
Ben
it would
Toma.
probably be it'd be Toma.
True. Hamadeh is a young man with a lot of testosterone. It's Hamadeh, and I have a lot of testosterone.
Like Mickey Mouse for a second. But yeah, look at this. Like, I'm pulling the screen here.
Hamadeh, I'm endorsed by Trump. Vote for me.
He's like Mickey Mouse. This is his war room. And I think, Hamadeh retweeted this. Blake abandoned Carrier Lake, Abe Hamadeh, and the Arizona grassroots so they could hang out with guys like Mike Pence. Masters and Pence have a lot in common. They both turned their backs on America first when it needed them most. Here's the reality. No one said anything. This was like a day after he won the primary, okay? In 2022. Notice how it says Masters 22 in the back. Not only that, the next day, Masters, Hamadeh, and Lake had a rally together. And you could look up Lake's YouTube channel. There's like 15 or 16 rallies just on her channel of those three attending and supporting each other. They're making it sound like, oh, Pence, Masters never campaigned with them. And Mike Pence supports them. No, he doesn't. At least not in this race. And funny, is no one going to bring up the fact that Doug Ducey endorsed Carrie Lake after the primary? Is no one going to bring that up?
I thought he only endorsed Masters.
No, he endorsed Lake. He endorsed Lake. You can look this up. Yeah, it says 22. They're trying to make this sound like it's 2024, like last week or something. Unfreaking believable.
Oh, he did.
Yeah. No one talks about that, though.
It is just funny how dishonest it is. Like it's not even like it's not even like something where like if you stretch it enough, it could make half decent. Like it could be like a half decent attack. This is literally just taking like something that happened in a different election and then saying it happened in the current election.
Yeah. That's their attack. From 2 years ago, Blake Masters was endorsed by Mike Pence after the primary. He did one event with him. That makes him a rhino. Really? Because some of the people that backed Blake, I would not call them conservative warriors. Doug Ducey backed her, for example, after the primary, just like Pence. Plus, is J.D. Vance a rhino because Mike DeWine endorsed him?
Stutzman is back in the lead.
Stutzman's winning. Yep.
Wow, Stutzman's winning. You're telling me now for the first time.
He might hold it there. He might win. All right. Abe Sims are worse than DeSims. Yeah, they are. Because you could argue that DeSims, they're annoying, but like, how would I describe it? I would say that Abe Sims are worse because DeSantis is actually good on issues. He's good on the policy part. And you could argue they at least talk about policy. These, I would just say, these stooges that are worshiping Abe Hamadeh like the second coming. A reminder, his campaign compared, or his supporters compared him to Jesus Christ. Go look that one up. This is the Abe
It's kind of
Hamadeh
funny
campaign.
how like
They
It's kinda
literally
funny
accused
how-
Masters of being Judas.
Wait, what? They did that?
They did that. I'm pretty. Wasn't that the whole? I think that's where the whole Jesus comparison was based on. They were like comparing him to Judas, I believe.
Oh
I could be
my.
misremembering.
Yeah, they had an image of him like right next to Jesus or something. It's like, you're gonna compare him to Jesus Christ. Nick the Enlightener for 10. It's a shame how simple-minded and naive some voters are. The fact that some people only look at a Trump endorsement and instantly go, great candidate, is honestly scary. Well, the thing is, you actually talk to real voters, like the ones that actually live in the district and actually give a shit. Like some of them, yeah, they're gonna vote for the guy because they endorsed him, but there are some that actually look at what their issues are, where they stand. There are many of them that actually give a shit about that. Vance
it's also so funny that like, wait, what is it? Because isn't Hamadeh Druze? So isn't it's really funny to compare him to because I'm pretty sure Hamadeh is Druze, not Christian, right?
He's I don't know what sect of Muslim he is. That's all I know.
No, Druze isn't Muslim. It's
thought
like
it's
another
Abrahamic.
Abrahamic religion.
I thought he was Muslim.
I'm pretty sure he's Druze.
I
but
don't
can
know.
Look it up.
Someone looked that up. It's a shit show.
I remember listening to some stream I wasn't on. He's like in some weird like mix thing, whatever.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's like the one that they kind of believe in the Trinity, but they don't, or something crazy like that.
That's
I don't know
Druze.
the
Yeah,
specifics.
it's like almost like an in between religion between all the different Abrahamic faiths.
Oh,
They like
gosh.
believe in both. Like they believe like kind of in Muhammad and kind of in Jesus, but not fully.
Bro.
Yeah. He lives in a mixed. His family is mixed faith Muslim Druze.
That's I don't get it. It just it's tone deaf. This campaign's so incompetent. They don't even understand. Like, you don't like remember all the backlash Trump got for or like Trump supporters got for like having that image of Jesus right next to Trump. Remember that? These same
Yeah.
people are not saying a word about, oh yeah, Hamadeh, he's the second coming.
It is also really funny how invested they are
Yeah.
in this. Like, I feel like the Hamid, like like at least from what I've seen, like the Hamaday people are like talking about this every day, while most of the time the people who support Masters are just responding to them.
Yeah, I respond daily, but I'm forced to. When they're making shit up, saying that Blake Masters is supported by Mike Pence, when you say crap like that, trying to mislead people on purpose, I gotta say it's enough. And these are coming from people that I respected. Like, I thought these were good. I thought were honest people, but they're not. Let's see here. The Masters Hamadeh primary does seem like the Trump DeSantis primary all over again. Yeah, I think the Masters gonna win. I really think he's gonna pull it off. I find it ironic.
We could see Hamadeh getting third against Toma at the end of the day.
Listen, the campaign I'm hearing he's running is bad. He has no money. He can't fundraise worth a damn. Even a Mar-a-Lago. How do you screw that up? You're a Mar-a-Lago daily and you can't fundraise? And that's probably why Trump is like, okay, get the hell out of here. Like he told Kerry
Wait, is he at like Mar-a-Lago daily trying to fundraise?
He can't
So
fundraise.
he's not even in the district he's running in.
No, it's like Kerry.
No
Like,
one's
just-
excited for Hamadeh except for like online election cultists, boomers.
And now you get some of these people are just nuts. Not to mention people are using dumb talk points to defend Abe for his race. Yeah. No one is attacking Abe for... I'm getting sick of these people. They're doing the same shit Democrats do. No one's attacking him because he's or what is... I don't freaking know at this point.
His family is Muslim and Druze.
Yeah, okay.
It's like mixed faith.
Mixed. No one is attacking him for that. People are saying, hey, was he even a legal citizen? That's a legitimate question. Because his parents were both illegal. You know, it's like... That's a serious question.
Yeah, because at least what Trump has said about said about birthright citizenship is that
Yeah.
he disagrees with the idea that like if two people like not legally in the country have a kid, that kid would be a citizen.
I think you should have one of the parents be legal citizens. That should be it. That should be the requirement. That's common sense. Abe was born in Chicago. Yeah, that was their defense. I asked them directly. I can pull up the tweet again. Were Hamade's parents legal or illegal citizens? Or, yeah, legal citizens or illegal immigrants? And they didn't say anything. They refused to answer that. I do have a friend who opposed the Hamade bill because of his religion. Well, yeah, there's obviously going to be crap like that, but 99% of people that oppose Abe, they're doing it because he's just trash. What do you guys think? Did you guys think that?
And Masters is obviously superior.
Well, yeah, Masters is like on the issues. The issues alone, he's way better on. I'm still waiting. Can you answer a single thing that Hamade supports? Not a county election crap.
The thing with Hamade is that he's just a blatant grifter that you can't trust and only cares about himself.
I mean, I like at least from what I've seen in the primary from Hamade, he just seems to, at least I don't know, he doesn't seem to be that strong of a campaigner, and like when and like he doesn't. I mean, at least for like when his war rooms, like it was war room that was saying the stuff about Masters being supported by like Pence, right?
Yeah.
And that's like I'm pretty sure that's an account officially affiliated with his campaign. And so when like an account affiliated with your campaign is saying it's like it's not stretching the truth. It's not like implying something. It's just directly lying about the candidate. I mean, at least when you have, because like there are probably like I feel like they're like I don't get why he like if he has to resort to that, then he probably just doesn't feel like he has enough things to attack Masters.
He doesn't have anything. That's what I've heard. His campaign's so incompetent. They can't do anything about it. And, like, again, people make it sound like Blake Masters abandoned. That's horseshit. That is complete and total horseshit. Look up who was involved in the lawsuit to keep Maricopa County open an extra hour. Go look that one up. The Kerry Lake and Hamade, they won't mention that part. They'll mention everyone else but Masters. Masters was involved. The only reason he didn't sue was because he lost by 5. Are you really gonna be mad at him for losing an election by 5 and conceding? Are we at that point as a party? Really?
Because like, I mean, realistically, the court was not going to the court was not going to take him seriously if he tried to.
That would have discredited Lake and Hamade's cases even further.
And I'm sure if Blake Masters did contest it and then it was rejected and then he did run for the 8th district, they'd probably be attacking him for that too.
Yeah, they'd be saying, "Oh,
Your Honor, as you can see, I have lost this election by 125,000 votes. Now, I want to tell you why that is actually incredibly suspicious, and we need to take a close look. Not just in the Maricopa County, but every county in the state."
I just imagine, like, there's attack ads like, Blake Masters lost by 5 points and refused to concede. He's a rhino for doing that, for destroying democracy. They would do that. Oh no, Masters.
I mean, these are people that think like California would like be red.
Yeah. Let's see here. Oh no, Masters didn't sue to win even though he lost by 5. He's bad for Congress. That's the philosophy of some people. That's the only thing they attack him for? Not on anything. Not on, hey, Blake Masters brings something different to the table. No, because he refused her. He conceded. Let's see here. If you lose your election, no matter by how much you have to claim fraud or you're a rhino, Abe Hamade. That's a scary thing. That's a part that actually...
That's the mindset that cannot be allowed to take hold any longer in the party.
Let's be clear. Hamade and Lake, listen. I don't know who won it for sure, but like that was bullshit what Maricopa County did. We can all agree with that. But at the same time, it's 2 years after the fact. You're slowly turning into the Russiagate people. You just morph into them. 10 years later, Russia stole the 2016 election.
I mean, I mean, if like, and like, I mean, both of them are running for like, I mean, all three of the main Republican candidates that lost in 2022 in Arizona are now like running for different offices. So like,
Tim
what
Smith
I
has
like, it's, I
flipped
mean,
Allen County,
so
where
like
voting is.
they don't even seem to like care that like they don't seem to they seem to have all moved on, but Hamadeh's still attacking Masters for, even though they, I mean, they basically all moved on because they're all running for new.
Let's see here. Mesmer has officially won according to New York Times. L's in the chat. Yep. L's in the chat. So that's every race called except the 6th, 5th, and 3rd. Sparks' lead's going down slowly. 6 is looking like she's gonna hold on. Let's see here. Trump rally in Chicago. Honestly, why not? Just say screw it. Let's do an event here. Like one day. We're going to Milwaukee or Waukesha. Screw it. Let's do an event in Chicago for the memes. Let's see. Did these same people say that Carrie Lake is bad for the Senate because she seems like a sore loser? I don't know if they said that, but these same people would attack Masters for it. They have no conviction. They don't actually what?
Something the Gov primaries are already called, but you do see Suzanne winning Vanderbilt County or Vanderburgh County.
Yep.
And Chambers winning Marion.
Yep. So Mike Braun, he dodged a bullet with the contested field. He's gonna win by like 45%, but it's gonna be a little bit closer than it probably should have been, but people should vote early in Maricopa. Yeah, I agree. Vote early. Again, what happened in Maricopa was bullshit. It doesn't matter if it benefited Republicans or not. The fact that they had that many problems on election day should piss everyone off. Like it, rightfully so in 2018 in Georgia. Remember that? In Atlanta? They made a big deal about that.
Oh, yeah.
That was a big deal. And I agree, that's horseshit. You should not be waiting 6 hours to vote. I agree with that.
Ever since I started voting in 2020, I always voted early because I was paranoid something wrong would happen on election day.
The way to do it is just vote early in the morning. Like,
and I'm not in Arizona, but I think I was vindicated on that mindset.
Oh, yeah, that's bad. Could a Trump rally in Chicago help in Wisconsin? I mean, maybe people from Wisconsin pull up like Kenosha, maybe. The idea is to format mass mobilization fanaticism to entrench their supporters at the point that they feel the Republicans falling that can be saved via America. Wait, what? Oh, like they believe everything's conspiracy. The Republicans like fall and we have to like take it back or something. That's why you need to vote early. Well, we should get back to voting on election day, but before we can get to that point, we gotta, do something with the laws currently in the book. I agree with that. And Mr. Tubbs has just joined.
Am I late?
2 hours late.
Oh no, but what happened? Braun, I mean, just give a summary, I guess.
Well, Mesmer won, Indiana's 8th. Braun won state, obviously. Trump's currently at 78%, but a lot of rules left outstanding. And the battle in District 6 is to be determined. District 5 Sparks might have a chance of losing. District 3 Stutzman's barely ahead by 300 votes.
Okay, so it's still not over, but I mean, it's going to take hours and hours for all the votes to get counted. All right, gotcha.
All right.
At least in terms of the voting stuff, I think we could probably use a new like it's like HAVA Act, the Help America Vote Act, that funded upgrading of voting machines and banned certain types of ballots.
Or just get people that know how to count votes properly.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like that would like a national law to update voting stuff.
Rap, when is the Trump rally in Madison Square Garden? I think I heard it was sometime in June. I don't know for sure. All right, Spart's only up by 5. Yeah, okay, Spart's might go down.
Interesting. Hey, did you guys see that thing about the Ohio Senate like money thing? Do you think that's a real problem? Because I'm kind of concerned.
Wait, what happened? Oh, the money thing? I don't know. I haven't heard anything.
What is it?
Because that was the thing about how Bernie Moreno spent $0 on ads so far, while Sherrod Brown's doing the shrinkflation ad.
We just gotta see.
I'm not worried about that race at all, honestly.
Well, I just gotta wait and see, because like these reports sometimes can be misleading, because like they filed it a day early or something. They just you don't get it. You don't know. So Let's see. Rap, read that. Spart's only up by 5, read that. Hey, Rap, have you seen that Michael Nell's video about a Mexican senator sacrificing a chicken? Mexico is truly being thrown into lawlessness, annexed northern Mexico. Let's not annex northern Mexico. Let's
Yeah,
not.
that would be a bad idea.
You
We
think
don't
that'll be our
need
next
to.
Vietnam? Be a mess.
Yeah, like yeah, I don't think it would. That, I mean, that would instantly become like a massive drain on resources.
Yep. All right. Announce her retirement to change her mind actually may have saved her by splitting the field among 10 candidates. Yeah, Sparks might be saved by the vote split, which is funny. Hey, Rap, will Trent Stiggs win the primary in Utah? And if he does, will Dems have a chance to flip the seat because they're kind of nervous because the Mormons could screw. Trent Stiggs is winning. If he's the nominee, he's going to win. They could have won with Nick
Oh yeah, the
Mullen,
first. Yeah.
and that was their best candidate. So,
Also, in the first district, they have some. I don't know if anyone's mentioned this. They have some primary results reported in the first district.
the first? Yep,
Yeah,
Niemeyer's going to win.
Yeah, not surprised about that. He was the only one that actually. He's the only one in the primary that actually has like any like existing position. He's like on the Lake County something. It's like a county office.
Let's see here. All right, so just latest update. Braun obviously is going to be the next governor of Indiana. Mesmer won in District 8. Baird won in District 4. Hutchin won in 9th. Nothing in District 7, but that doesn't really matter. Looks like Niemeyer is going to hold on in District 20. He's up by 40. District 6, Shreve keeps, despite the votes being counted, Shreve just keeps going up. District 5, between Sparks and Goodrich, that's to be determined. District 3, we're not going to know for hours. Fun. Alright, I think we're going to do final calls for Super Chats, because we're not going to get anything. That's kind of it for tonight, I think. Like, we're going to know eventually, but it's just like watching paint dry now. It's like, yes.
I mean, we had a whole discussion about nukes.
Yeah, like, how you should have nukes, like, in your backyard. Hey, Rap, how much do you think Minnesota or Biden will win Minnesota? I think he wins Minnesota by, like, 2 or 3 right now. What blue states will continue to shift to the left in the election besides Colorado? I'm going to say... Tricky one. That's actually a... Ooh, that's...
This seems to assume that Colorado is going to swing left in November.
Yeah.
That may not happen.
I'm going to say... It would have to be like a northeastern state, I would assume. Probably New Hampshire.
I'm thinking like Vermont.
I don't know.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think all the New England states except Maine. Maine's pretty stagnant, but I think the other states are, inching toward the left each
I think
election.
it's going to be New Hampshire. I consider a blue state at this point.
Well, I mean, a lot of the reason New Hampshire is because a lot of people from Massachusetts are moving up there because they don't have an income tax.
Yeah. And that, I guarantee you in like 5 years, they're going to vote for Democrats to just instill a state income tax. Those
What
dumbass-
happened?
Yeah, what happened? Income tax here. I gotta move the what's another state without an income tax?
Well, but there's none in the Northeast. That's why they're all going to New Hampshire because it's not too long of a drive to Boston, and there's no income tax, so it's more worth it to it saves a lot of things if you're like a
We gotta
living-
get to Wyoming right now.
Yeah, do the same thing. They're gonna just do it every state, and they're gonna wonder, why do the states go to shit? Must be the GQP's fault.
Yeah, the states with no income tax are Alaska, Florida, Nevada, New Hampshire, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Washington, and Wyoming.
Really?
DDHQ has called the race for Shreve.
What?
DDHQ has called the race
Yeah,
for
all right.
Jefferson
That was kind of like the last. Well, you still got Stutzman, but can we get? Okay, I gotta get the map up for Stutzman.
Stutzman? Eric Stutzman?
No, don't. I swear, if you ever say that name again. All right.
Sorry.
So Stutzman, not that one. Marlon Stutzman. It's okay. A big vote dump, and Stutzman. Okay, that's gonna be down the wire. He's up by 100 votes. The good news for him is it seems like you do got Allen County, which is Tim Smith's best county. No, Tim Smith's best counties are in the southern part of the district. They're all counted. Parts of the northern part seem to be more favorable to Stutzman. They're still outstanding. Stutzman might be the slight favorite right here. Still to be determined.
It depends how Noble and DeKalb go and the rest of the votes in
Yeah.
Allen go.
I think it looks like based on how like LaGrange and Steuben are voting, they're going to vote for Stutzman, maybe. Northeast states will stay where they are or shift slightly more to the left. I disagree. I think you're going to see a big shift to the right in New York and New Jersey.
I just checked. Stutzman lives in LaGrange, like right on the border of Michigan. He lives like right outside the city of Howe.
All right, so that's going to benefit him. There's a lot of votes outstanding. Okay, I did not read that. There are a lot of votes outstanding in LaGrange, Steuben. He has a good shot of winning. Fort Wayne's the big population center in the seat and still have 50% out. Yeah, but it looks like the problem is Smith is only winning by a couple points, which in this
seems to be gaining with election days, though.
Yeah. So it's, I don't know. To be determined. To be determined. Maryland mainly because of Hogan on the ticket. Yeah, I think Maryland's going to shift right.
Yeah, I mean, on the Senate race, it will.
Yeah. Well, I think at the presidential level, just because Trump's going to do better nationally. I just don't see how Republicans do worse in Maryland.
Although I mean, Maryland's been trending left, but the popular vote might just help, but it might cause it to like stagnate.
All right, so we got, okay, the other main district is Sparts. She seems to be holding on. Right now, it's going to be close, though. I do wonder, how are Tipton and Howard counties going to vote? Are they going to support Goodrich or Sparts?
I mean, what a...
I mean, it's looking like it'll probably be Sparts.
Yeah, I'm looking
at
like
the
every
counties.
county. Sparts' worst county is Delaware. Even then, she's winning there. So she might just hold on because she's just doing good enough everywhere. But still pretty pathetic that 40% is an incumbent. That's pretty bad.
Is Delaware the ancestrally Democratic county in the district?
I don't know.
I mean, I know it has Muncie, but I think it used to be a lot lower than it's been like trending right, but I might be wrong on that.
Sparts are going down with every vote dump in Hamilton. The problem is how much is left of Hamilton.
It's 43% in.
She's still winning, barely, but she is. Rap, did you see the 5-way poll that has... Okay, we got a vote dump. Speak of the devil. Okay, Sparts' lead expanded a little bit because Goodrich went down.
Stutzman, DeKalb just came in 84% in. He's up 4 against Smith there.
Wait, what?
In DeKalb County. Third district.
Yeah, I would be Stutzman right now. I would much rather be Stutzman. Because, yeah, you got Allen County, but...
yeah, I'm concerned with Allen County.
That's the one concern, but like, let's say, okay, Stutzman is down by 400 votes in... Or just under 400, like, what is that? 350 or 370. Let's say you double that, that's 740. He would still be barely ahead, like up by like 20 votes. So Smith has to outperform in Allen County. Plus, you got to wait for what happens in Noble and Adams County.
Stutzman just kind of needs to not get clobbered in Allen.
Yeah. Because Noble County has quite a bit of votes, too. So, that's a tricky one. That's going to be I don't know. Rap break. Republican Governor's Group Leader Representative David Joyce said the RGG would accept the Democratic Speaker of Johnson. Wait, what?
What?
That's
Wait,
bullshit.
David,
I refuse to believe that.
Let me look it up. What it was David Joyce, right?
David Joyce. That's bullshit.
Yeah, everything from David. I don't see anything from David Joyce since May 2nd.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fake.
I don't. I mean, looking on Twitter, it's just all I mean, I can look at his Twitter, but yeah, no, he hasn't posted
Yeah, that
anything
was fake
related
news.
to,
Of course it was. All right.
yeah, fake news.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, that didn't seem right. Why would David Joyce say that? It's always fake news. There's a lot of fake news in this world. Very sad. Very, very sad.
No, David Joyce is not part of the Freedom Caucus. He's not even really very right wing.
Yeah, but I thought that was fake.
He's old coalition GOP. Bushite.
No, it was a Republican governance group, the moderates.
Now that we said like 2 minutes later, it's like breaking news. The Republicans have elected a new Democratic speaker. Something like that.
You know, it's like 3 Republicans say they'll vote for Hakeem Jeffries or something.
The Honorable Hakeem Jeffries. Or something crazy. Let's see. Is
The
it
bad, brilliant brother from Brooklyn.
Gosh, who said that again?
I feel like, wasn't like the Dallas guy? I could totally be wrong.
Al Green. Al Green.
Is that it?
Was it
He
Al
was the
Green?
one who always gave the long. Al Green was the one who gave the long
Yeah,
speeches.
the 5-hour long speeches that no one wanted to hear. It was him. Like,
Yeah,
no,
Speedy's in second now, but that race is already called.
which race? Yeah, Mike Speedy's
The
lost.
6th.
That sucks. That's kind of expected. Like, we're not going to win everything, but looks like Stutzman might hold on. We just got to see. Ooh, look, did his lead expand? No, nothing changed. I thought it updated. It was Al Green. Yeah.
Nothing ever happened.
Nothing ever happens. That's real. That is 100% real. Real and true. Yeah. The Honorable Hakeem Jeffries. Alright, what do you guys think of Dallas? I think Dallas is a nice city. Overall. Everything I've heard
Haven't
about
been
it.
there.
I mean, I've never been there, so.
Alright.
DFW, like Dallas, it's fine. I mean, although, kind of getting built up, kind of losing its character, but that's the impression I got when I went there a few months
It's
ago.
Dallas. You don't piss around in Texas.
For sure.
Let's see. We've taken 0 W's tonight. It's possible we take 0 overall. We got Mike Braun, and we're gonna get Jim Banks center. Those are 2 W's. And Stutzman has a chance of winning. Marlon Stutzman has a serious chance of winning. Alright. If anyone got any more super chats, any more questions, concerns, comments, begin sending them now. Last calls for questions, super chats, folks. Last call, everyone.
No, the MTG threat to Johnson didn't make him cave to the Democrats. He caved to him first, and that's
Yeah.
why she attacked him.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of what Taylor Greene's doing, but that's just fact. She screwed us. Is
Any other
Mesmer bad? I don't know. Sounds like he is. Rob, are you ready for the Summer Palestine Love this? Oh yeah, the riots get pretty bad now that Rafa's getting invaded. It's gonna be fun. Not fun, actually. It'd be horrific what's probably going to happen in the inner cities. Now that these people are not going to school because college is out, can you imagine, like, what Chicago's going to look like?
I mean, that's what the DNC is. That could be like a 68 kind of moment.
It's going to happen. I think you're going to see, like, 1968 all over again.
Yeah.
All right. Indiana loves neocons. Yeah, it is Indiana. They are more of a neocon state, but still, you would expect something
Adams
better.
County all in with Butcher up 8 there.
All right.
Look like Stutzman is beating Smith there.
Okay, Stutzman gained a little bit. That's actually kind of big. He did gain a little bit. Or, like, compared to Smith.
It literally just comes down to the last drops in Allen.
Yeah.
That's
That's for Fort Wayne. It depends, like, what parts of it. Is it, like, the, like, what parts of Fort Wayne? I predict
I don't know.
I don't know. I predict Biden will officially declare one either Palestine or Russia and send American troops to fight. That's not gonna happen. He's
No, no.
I mean, Biden's not going to commit American troops to, like, Biden's not going to commit American troops to fight anywhere
No
in the
way.
last in
Oh, we
months
have,
before the
every
election. That would make no sense.
every district in the 5th, or every county in the 5th district is counting votes now. Sports is up in all of them.
Yeah, she's won. It's this race to call, then we don't have to worry about that. We know Jefferson Shreve won in District 6 and District 3 down the wire, but looks like Stutzman. I mean, just Allen County. We're waiting for one freaking county. But I'm just doing some math in my head. I just don't think there's enough. Like, okay, there's some, yeah. So Tim Smith has some votes left in like Randolph and Blackford. That's be favorable to him. But at the same time, in the northern part of the district, Marlon Stutzman has some votes. Not a lot, but I don't know. Would Biden win Alaska in a best case scenario? No. That's crap being pushed by Democrats. They're not going to win Alaska.
Yeah, Trump won it by around 10 last time. It would probably take. I mean, it would. I mean, if Biden just for some reason did really good in Alaska, it would probably take like at
I'm
least a
not even
6
sure
or
if
7
Biden
point
wins
popular
the
vote win.
electoral college in his best case right now.
Well, I mean, I'm
Maybe
talking about
narrowly
like
in the
I'm
Rust
talking
Belt.
about. I'm saying like it would probably take like a 7 point Biden popular vote victory at the minimum to have a chance at winning.
Yeah,
Alaska.
and that's just not going to happen.
Yeah, I mean it's not even realistic for Biden right. I don't think it's realistic for Biden right now to even get like to like win the electoral college. So
Why do
like
people say Indiana's a neocon state? At least with South Carolina point to elected. South Carolina has good elected officials. They got look at the House. They got great guys there.
Yeah, and they got
So I don't think that's
you
even
do got a
true.
good governor, McMaster.
Yeah, you got Norman. Who are the other ones? Mace is great.
I still don't trust her, but
Mace is kind of a
There's Mace, Russell Fry, there's Joe Wilson,
better than some other
Timmons,
House seats or Republicans.
Duncan is a Freedom Caucus.
all I'm gonna
although
say about Nancy
I think
Mace
he's
is
retiring.
all I'm gonna say about Nancy Mace is she was like a 60-year-old guy. Nobody would be like enthusiastic about her. That's all I'll say.
That's true. Kind of sad, but you're not wrong.
I never disliked the Mace, and I was vindicated with her McCarthy votes and later Jordan vote.
West Virginia might have a neocon Senate delegation. Utah might have a base Senate delegation. That's possible. We might get stuck with Jim Justice.
Yeah, like Jim Justice, I only like kind of understood why the people supported him when like it was thought that he would be running against Manchin, but now like
There's no reason to support the guy.
Yeah, there's none. But and he has terrible health too.
Yeah,
so I don't think
Wasn't he the governor that tried to force teachers to wear Fitbits to track their health?
Coming from him.
Yeah, I don't think that's. Yeah, exactly.
Bro. All right. Anyways, folks, I think we're gonna end the stream here. We do got, the only district that really has anything left that we don't know about is Indiana 3rd. But I'm doing some basic math. I think Stutzman's a favorite. I just don't think there's enough votes out of like Smith needs to overperform drastically in Allen. I just don't see that's gonna happen. We gotta see. Anyways, folks, thank you all so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy the stream, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the social media accounts in the description down below, and of course, join the channel today. Godspeed,